from your home or office up to 25 miles, plus service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also express service, and you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. You've been asking for them, now you've got them. The new white cabinets in stock and ready to roll at the Roundup store in Shelby. Give your kitchen a new look with new white cabinets from the Roundup store, made of all wood and in different sizes. And come in and see Mike Trent about your door and window needs. Plus, you'll always find rent-to-own storage buildings. Voted best of Cleveland County. That's the Roundup store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at roundupshelby.com. Call 704-482-7431 for the Roundup store in Shelby.
S&M Sports Shop is your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. S&M is also your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have leather jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
Learning to drive is made easy with Safe Lane Driving School in Shelby. No matter your age, Safe Lane Driving School can have you on the road. If you're a student, you receive 30 hours of classroom instruction and 6 hours of driving. And you may have already taken your classroom work and you're waiting to drive. No use to wait. Contact Safe Lane Driving School. They can do the behind-the-wheel training you need, taught by a retired state trooper with over 28 years of experience in highway safety. Safe Lane Driving School, 1230-8 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 East in Shelby. Online at safelanedrivingschool.com and on Facebook too. Start driving today. Shelby's CarQuest parts store is Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, locally owned and operated. See Charles and Beth Cabanas, Lathan Queen, or Bill Champion today for all of your auto parts needs. And Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest is your hydraulic hose headquarters. Also fittings, and they custom make hoses. They want to help you with all of your auto parts needs. Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby. Give them a call at 704-482-2468. Summertime fun starts at Shelby Hardware. Coming July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, if you're one of the first 50 customers, you get a free handheld American flag. And check out the great summertime deals, like the Pit Boss Pellet Grills, the Kamado Primo Grills, and the Louisiana Pellet Grills, along with Old Smoky Cookers, plus coolers, White Mountain and AmeriHome ice cream freezers. Start your summer off with a stop at Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. Susie and Richie Knipe says now's the time to come in and save, with down payment starting at $9.99. That's right, only $9.99. Come see the selection: Hondas, Chevrolets, Fords, Nissans, Kia, Lexus, Volkswagen, Dodge, and even a Hummer, plus trucks too. Be another satisfied customer today. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales, 411 South Post Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-0570 or go online at srautosales.com. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Falston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Congratulations to the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County for being awarded the Transit System of the Year from the North Carolina Public Transportation Association. TAC is a fixed van service with 33 stops in and around Shelby, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. For more information, call the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County at 704-482-6465. For all your janitorial and cleaning supplies and disposable paper products, see Webb Chemical and Paper Company in Shelby. You'll find great prices and great service, and you can purchase products in bulk. Family owned and operated for over 40 years. Their friendly, helpful staff will assist you with all your janitorial and paper product needs. Webb Chemical and Paper Company is conveniently located at 2500 West Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 West in Shelby. Stop by and see them today or call them at 704-482-4331. That's Webb Chemical and Paper Company, 2500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Check them out online at webchemicalandpaper.com. They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. Weston Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, #1 in North America.
Since 1986, Witherspoon Insurance Agency in Shelby has been serving families across Shelby and Cleveland County. And today, Wayne Witherspoon continues the tradition of bringing you the best insurance at the best possible price. With names like The Hartford, Safeco, Progressive, National General, and Travelers. Drop by the office today at 125 North Lafayette Street in Shelby and talk with one of their friendly hometown agents. Witherspoon Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agency since 1986.
Buy from the originator, not the imitator. Before you buy your next set of tires, check around and compare, and you'll find the best prices are at Oakey's Tire and Recapping in Shelby. With name brands like Goodyear, Mastercraft, Michelin, Yokohama, Firestone, GT Radio, Dura, and more. Plus, Oakey's has used tires too, and road service is available. And they'll rotate and balance your tires for the lifetime of your tire. Oakey's Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby, Cleveland County's hometown dealer for over 32 years.
The tradition continues. American Legion Baseball.
Well, there you go.
So it looks like we'll be heading in that direction. Gaston coming in here tonight with a record of 7-3. I get those two mixed up, Gastonia and Gaston. Gaston in second place behind Mint Hill, who's 8-2. So Gaston trying to catch Mint Hill, and Shelby just trying to stay out of the basement with a 2-9 record, 2-6 in league play. Kevin, you still? Are we okay over there?
I guess I'm just mashing buttons and checking stuff. Hope everybody's doing that all right. We'll thank some of our sponsors tonight. Leonardo Automotive, of course, is always our sports sponsor. Pre-game show tonight, we listen to the Bill Shiever Heating and Air pre-game show, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, 704-484-0025. Just in a few moments from now, during our next break, we're going to give you the Parker Farm Service of Kings Mountain player to watch. And then we're going to do the SNR. Of course, tonight Tom's got the SNR Sports Shop scorebook, where he'll be giving you all the news and notes out of our keeping score here at the stadium. We've got our SNR scorebooks across our broadcast. Scoreboard tonight, bringing you, let's see. There we go. Let's try that, Peyton. Listening back in, if that helps out a little bit. Scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy, as always, 704-487-8068 on West Grover Street, over there in Shelby, about a block from the hospital. Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory calling the bullpen tonight, brought to you by Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory, of course. Over there behind KFC off 74 in the old Golden Corral building, behind that. 704-600-6182, call in your pizzas tonight. Home runs tonight sponsored by Silver Point Homes. We don't get too many home runs anymore, but we with today's bats and stuff, but we will try to mention our Silver Point Homes sponsor as much as we can of Lincoln, 704-240-3336. Base hits tonight brought to you by Brian Kaiser and the gang over at the Foston Pharmacy. Tom, and if I told you, I went all the way to Carmel Middle School.
Trying to think where that is.
Yeah, in Charlotte. Carmel Middle School down
Right.
there in Charlotte. It's near Country Day School over there. And I went over there. My nephew was playing an all-star tournament over there. Started getting settled down in right field. That's where he's in right. And I'm standing over where he's about to play, help him out a little bit if he needs it. And turn around, and there goes Brian Kaiser and the gang from the Foston Pharmacy walking right by. I said, I'm there over in South Park.
They had kids playing.
Yeah, they had some all-stars over there as well. His Brian's sister Meredith, of course, lives over in Charlotte, so it was her kids. He's there to see the nephews. But you never know when you go somewhere, you're going to see somebody, one of our sponsors. And we told him, Tom, he said, guys, what are y'all doing all over here? We said, you got to understand, KTC scouts every level, everywhere.
We
didn't know.
We're going to start putting papers in Charlotte. We're going to put them outside the crossroad there in Charlotte. That's what we need to do.
Oh, the run sponsor tonight, folks, brought to you by Pilgrim Insurance. Give them a call today, 484-1055. Bill Schubert Heating and Air, post-game show tonight, 704-484-0024. I bet I did mess that up. I bet that pregame show meal is the Austin Bridges Barbecue pregame show. I'll check in with Calvin on that, because I got Bill Schubert down twice on my list. I'm pretty sure that's probably wrong, but I'll check in with that. Recap of the game brought to you by Okies Tire and Recap.
I guess I can get a point for Okies. Anna's car had 2 dry rotted tires, and it kept going flat, Kevin. So guess where I went over to get 2 tires? Went over to Okies. Had about 2 or 3 different selections, and got it done in the same day. Just walked in within about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, you got 2 tires on your car. That's kind of hard to beat. They've been in business so long. They're over there on Warren Street, and especially if you're an animal lover, because there are cats. They've got their pet cats in there. So if you like cats and you like fast service, check out Okies Tire and Recapping. Actually, for my 1974 Ford Grand Torino, which was my first car, Kevin, 4 recaps came from Okies Tire and Recapping. That was back in the early 90s, so we know they've been around for a long, long time. So go see them for your tire needs. They're on Warren Street in Shelby. You can call them at 704-482-5629 or 487-7392. And then our last sponsor, play of the game, will be brought to you by SNR Auto Sales. It's right there not too far off 74 on South Post Road. If you go there by the Bojangles, that's his lot right there beside the Bojangles in Shelby, the one off 74. Very good, very clean used car selection over there at SNR Auto Sales. Go over there and see them for your pre-owned car needs. And those are our sponsors for American Legion Baseball tonight, Kevin.
All right, Tommy, we're going to take a quick break, folks. We'll be back in here in just a few minutes on KTC Broadcasting.
Have you got a ping, pang, ding going on with your car or truck? Then take it to A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. A-Plus Automotive does all types of automotive repairs, from tune-ups to oil changes and complete diagnostic work. And they are a North Carolina inspection station with over 30 years of experience. See A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. They also do AC and heater repair. Get her running today with a stop at A-Plus Automotive, 1900 Elizabeth Avenue in Shelby. See Charlie Heston today or call 704-482-0441 for A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E, Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services. Tickets are now on sale for this year's American Legion Baseball World Series coming August 15th through the 20th at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium in Shelby. To find out more, go to AmericanLegionWorldSeries.com. And don't forget about the 7th Inning Stretch Festival on August 10th, featuring country star Martina McBride. Don't miss this year's American Legion Baseball World Series, August 15th through the 20th, Veterans Field Keeter Stadium in Shelby. Good seats are available now. We'll see you at the ballpark. For over 45 years, the Barnett family has been serving delicious food to Shelby and Cleveland County residents, from hamburgers to hot dogs, pork chop sandwiches, fried chicken and fish, plus those famous potato wedges and plenty of vegetables. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Barnett's Restaurant, open 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, located at 501 North Post Road, Highway 180 North in Shelby. For orders to go, call 704-482-3746 for Barnett's Restaurant.
Do you need a little more color in your spring, like the color of green? Then head to Basic Finance in Shelby. At Basic Finance in Shelby, the sky's the limit for the new spring loan. Basic Finance is behind you with the money you need. For more information, call 704-481-0111. But better yet, drop by soon. Basic Finance, located at 308 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right across from Shelby High School. Remember, golf on Saturday, church on Sunday. That's Basic Finance in Shelby.
Need to earn some extra cash? We have the answer. See Beata Home Healthcare and join their growing team of healthcare professionals. They have full and part-time positions with immediate opportunities in Lincoln, Gaston, and Cleveland counties. Ask about the new pay rates, and a special sign-on bonus is available. $250 for CNAs and $100 for HHAs. Just call 704-669-4000 or visit the website at Beata.com. Beata Home Healthcare. We love what we do. The American Standard set the Standard Spring Sales Event is back at Bill Shuford Heated and Air in Shelby. Now through May 15th, get an instant rebate from $100 to $1,000 on American Standard Heated and Air Conditioning equipment. Or get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months. Come in for all the details. Don't miss the Set the Standard Sales Event going on now at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. American Standard, built to a higher standard. Ride today at Bland Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Come on in today and ride today. Down payments start as low as $500. Coming in for all the details. And check out the huge selection of late model cars, trucks, SUVs, and more. Shop online at BlandCars.com. Ride today at Bland Cars in Shelby, the new car alternative. Visit the locations today, 325 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 1711 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Bland Cars in Shelby. Keep your lawn and garden hydrated this spring with a Green Thumb Never Kink garden hose from Bridges True Value for only $14.99 while the supplies last. This 5/8 inch by 50-foot heavy-duty hose features self-straightening technology to guarantee no kinks and no tangles. It also has antimicrobial protection against mold and mildew. Stop into Bridges True Value for the bargain of the month and other great lawn care products to make your yard the envy of the block. Located at 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-5461 for Bridges True Value. I'm Calvin Hastings for Renato Automall Smart Service. What smart service, you say? Smart service is, to put it simple, speed, quality, and competitive pricing. Renato Automall has brought back many of the old-time quality procedures and added some more. You get fast service oil changes, plus tire rotation, plus lube, and then they'll clean your glass and give your car a wash, all while you wait. Now that's smart service, speed, quality, and competitive pricing at Renato Automall, where you get service at a high level of efficiency and speed. Located at 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. The weather is warming up. How about the inside of your car? If it's a little toasty, then get that air conditioner serviced at CarPro, 1520 South Post Road in Shelby. CarPro can take care of all of your automotive needs, from a tune-up to an oil change, from air conditioning service to tire alignment. And right now, get a set of 4 tires as low as $200, and that includes mounting and balancing. Hey, that's right, you heard right. A set of 4 tires, including mounting and balancing, all for $200 at CarPro, 1520 South Post Road in Shelby, right across from Ingles. Call 704-466-3370. Like them on Facebook, too. Is your car's windshield cracking you up? Well, you may need to see the windshield doctor. That's Carolina Auto Glass, located at 408 South Post Road in Shelby. Carolina Auto Glass goes the distance to ensure your safety and satisfaction. And they will handle all of your insurance claims, too. Plus, free on-site estimates are available, and they do work on sunroofs. Just call 704-480-1885 for Carolina Auto Glass, 408 South Post Road in Shelby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. That's Carolina Auto Glass of Shelby. When dependability matters, you can depend on Carter Chevrolet in Shelby to bring you the best deal possible. And come in now and save big on the 2018 model year-end clearance sale. Save thousands of dollars. And right now, the 2019 Chevy Equinox is over $5,600 under MSRP. Drive away in the all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado for as low as $259 per month. Come in now for all the details at Carter Chevrolet, 200 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at carterchevofshelby.com.
And welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. I'm Kevin Hastings, along with Tom Cinephoni for Cleveland County Post 155-82 baseball. And Tom Cinephoni's here with the starting lineups. Let's get you turned on.
Yeah, there we go. Now they can hear me. All right, first for the visiting Gaston Braves. Playing left field, number 8, Wes Hall. Playing right field, number 4, Zach Somerville. Playing third base, number 3, Jordan Lave. Playing shortstop, number 19, Preston Connor. The designated hitter tonight is number 14. I think it's Dossie Jones. Playing first base, number 22, Jason Zott. Playing catcher, number 26, Carter Merrill. Playing second base, number 6, Logan Russell. Playing center field, number 11, Jason Maggs. And pitching for Gaston tonight is number 7, Jacob Landis. And now for the homestanding, I'm going to get it right, Cleveland County Post 155-82.
It's going to be tough for us for a while.
It's going to be it's going to be tough
for us.
Playing second base, number 8, Luke Sissom. Playing center field, number 18, John Melton. Playing first base, number 12, Joe Ruffalo. Playing third base, number 15, Jackson Ledbetter. Catching is number 20, Cade Hoyle. The designated hitter is number 13, Chris Ruffalo. Playing shortstop, number 4, Charlie Melton. Playing left field, number 3, Braden Blaylock. Playing right field, number 2, Austin Mancuso. And pitching for Post 155-82 is number 10, Patrick Spangler.
All right, Tommy, that's our starting lineups here today, brought to you by Austin Bridges Barbecue. And Shannon Allen, folks, has made the move down here to Kings Mountain High School as well. If you want to know what's going on with the uniforms are pretty much the same. Same colors, the blue and the orange and the white. No colors from the Kings Mountain, but instead of saying Shelby on the front, it says Cleveland on the front. Tommy, you ought to like that.
Yeah, it does. It's I had to take a double take on the first time I saw it.
All right, let's take a quick break as they pray and do the national anthem here, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes on KTC Broadcast.
If you want to save money on the purchase of your next vehicle, then head to Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Right now, save $4,243 on a 2018 Ford Focus SC. But that's not all. Save $6,879 on a 2019 Ford F-150 XLT truck. But that's not all. If you're in the market for a pre-owned deal, take a look at a 2015 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT truck for $26,591. Get a classic deal at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right on the Classic corner. Online at classicfordofshelby.com. If you want to save money on the purchase of your next vehicle, then head to Classic Ford Lincoln in Shelby. Right now, save $4,243 on a 2018 Ford Focus SC. But that's not all. Save $6,879 on a 2019 Ford F-150 XLT truck. But that's not all. If you're in the market for a pre-owned deal, take a look at a 2015 Ford F-150 Super Crew XLT truck for $26,591. Get a classic deal at Classic Ford Lincoln, 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right on the Classic Corner. Online at classicfordofshelby.com.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
What's for breakfast?
Creekside Clock.
What's for lunch?
Creekside Clock.
And what's for dinner?
Creekside Clock.
Try the big breakfast buffet on Saturday mornings from 8 a.m. until 11:30. All you can eat, including tea or coffee, for $7.99. Or their weekend buffet, Friday and Saturday, 5 till 8 p.m., Sunday from 11 to 12. All you can eat for $12.59. And every day, ribeye or New York strip, USDA Choice Angus, 10-ounce steak. Hand cut with your choice of side and Texas toast, 2 for $22. We're at
Creekside Clock.
1025 Kaiser Street off Highway 74 East in Shelby. There's nothing like a Grand Slam in baseball, and there's nothing like the Meat Lovers Grand Slam at Denny's. If you love meat, then we've got a home run of a deal from Denny's. Come in and ask about the Meat Lovers Slam with 2 eggs, 2 pancakes, 3 bacon strips, and 3 sausage links, all for $5.99. I believe that might be right up there with the baseball Grand Slam. Ask for the Meat Lovers Grand Slam at your nearest Denny's restaurant, 2025 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby, 3628 East Franklin Boulevard, Gastonia. Open 24 hours a day with free Wi-Fi too.
Hi, I'm Diane Ledbetter with Remax Foothills Living, and it's possible I helped you buy or sell your home in the last 34 years. We are located at 2015 East Marion Street in Shelby near the Cleveland Mall. We are here to help you with all of your real estate needs. Call me or one of my agents. We are ready to assist you with buying or selling your next home. You can reach us at 704-481-7523 or www.foothillslivingnc.com.
Since 1955. That's right, since 1955. Dillon Heating and Cooling in Kings Mountain has been keeping this area cool in the summer and warm in the winter. They even offer 24 hours, 7-day-a-week service. Need a new system? Ask Dillon Heating and Cooling about flexible financing options. Keeping your family comfortable comes first. Just call 704-912-5786 and schedule your service visit today. Or visit the website at dillingheating.com. Dilling Heating and Cooling, 1250 Linwood Road, Kings Mountain. Again, serving the area since 1955.
And welcome back to Kings Mountain. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Serafani. We're getting it cranked up here for some Cleveland County American Legion baseball. Hadn't had that much American Legion baseball on the radio this year. We've had rain. A couple times we've had some rainouts. We've got the Braves on about every night. And when they're off, we try to get squeeze in the American Legion games here before the state playoffs actually start. And speaking of that, Tom, we've had some news and notes here of late. And Cleveland County, coming into this game, when I woke up today, they weren't in the playoffs. And Tom, by the time that I got here, by noon, 1 o'clock today, they are now in the playoffs with an extra win. And Maiden has forfeited almost all their games.
Yeah, with the ineligible.
Go ahead.
Okay, now I'm on. They had an ineligible player, so
right.
That means you forfeit everything. So down to 0-12 go Maiden.
So that's the good news for Cleveland County, but the first pitch here for Shelby is high ball 1. But the bad news is Maiden's only 2 games back, so they can still catch them, I guess, with a few games here left on the schedule. And we can go down that as well and where these teams and everybody will be. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, popped up right in our hands. I bet I could catch outside the back door.
That's why my truck is way up top.
Almost.
Away from this ball
Lost
field.
your windshield before, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yep, did it once, do it once, okay, yeah, do it twice, and you're kind of dumb. So get your vehicle away from the ball field. take a few extra steps.
Here's a good hit ball down in deep left field towards the wall off the bottom of it. Shelby gets it up and turns it in and over the cutoff man's head, but that's going to be okay because it'll dribble into the second baseman. And it'll be a stand-up double for the Gaston Braves to lead off this game, Tommy.
Yeah, got over Blaylock's head. I didn't think Wes Hall had hit it that well, but that ball seemed like maybe it bounced once and got up into the fence. And that's a stand-up double for Wes Hall, so Spangler already in a little bit of trouble. No outs and a man at second, Kevin, and that will bring up the right fielder, Somerville.
Tommy, we got to put down a player to watch here in just a second for Cleveland County, our Parker Farm Service player to watch. I'll let you pick that out here.
Okay. I would say Spangler should be our player to watch.
Let's do it.
You know, he's wanting to get ahead. You know, he's falling behind the first two batters. And then, you know, pitching from behind makes it more difficult, and batters can sit in there and wait for his pitch. I'd like to see Spangler get ahead of these batters that are at the top of the lineup.
Left-handed hitter slaps it down the line. It's going to be close. I think it's going to be foul, Tom. Yep.
Yeah, that one's a foul ball.
A lot of foul ball room here in left field at Kings Mountain High School. Almost none,
none
in right field. Almost about, 10 feet at the corner in right field, probably about 25, 30 in left.
It's not much, and, you know, with a lot of right-handed batters, a lot of them, you'll get some extra outs over there with that extra room over there. Not so much left, down left field. It's very, very narrow there, and that wall you better be aware of chasing that foul ball. 1-1 the count.
Here's the pitch, breaking ball, swing and a miss.
A good breaking ball that time by Spangler.
Yes,
I think fell off the table.
I think he foul-tipped it a little bit is what I saw the umpire give the signal for. So we got a 1-2, but it did just, you can tell from when we're up in the press box, that ball just dropped.
Somerville was a little fooled. It didn't look like a very good swing.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Now to do it a little high and outside, Tom. It moved a little bit, but I don't think it was a fastball. Do you?
But what I'm saying, see, now that you're ahead of the batter, look what you can do. You can throw that pitch high and away and get him to swing. You know, if you're ahead in the count. Now, if you're behind in the count, he's going to take that pitch. You know, so it's always good to stay ahead in the count, and then you can get some funny-looking swings on some bad pitches.
Folks, we're about 17 minutes away from the NBA draft starting. We'll give you some updates on that if the Hornets make a move. Breaking ball in the dirt, ball one. Tom's looking for the Cavs. They're in the 5 spot this year, picking. Maybe they might make a move.
I can't remember the kid's name from Vanderbilt who played 6 games, and they're thinking about getting him. We'll see what happens.
I like a kid from Virginia, DeAndre Hunter. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's outside, 2-0.
See, this is what I don't want to see him to do is fall behind, 2-0. Now he doesn't have to give in.
Who got batting there?
Oh, I'm sorry. We've got Jordan Lathe, the third baseman.
Jordan Lathe. I got to get the lineup myself here. Inside pitch call.
Good pitch. Good pitch.
Hey, Thomas, I'll ask you as being, you're on the umpire a lot, but just from, watching games, umpiring and playing over the years, as close as these batters get to the plate, almost anything caught on the inside that doesn't hit him is almost a strike, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and that pitch is low and away. The pitchers, I've talked to some coaches, and they're afraid to have the guy throw inside because they're afraid that if they do hit him, even if he's slightly out of the box, they won't get the call.
Right. Three balls and 1 strike now. Runner on second, 1 out. High ball 4. The leading over the plate call.
Yeah. I mean, and the rule gets misinterpreted as, if he's in the box and you hit him, he's fine. But when he starts sticking that elbow outside, now he's allowing himself to be hit. Some of those guys do it and get by with it.
That old Barry Bonds elbow sticking out there?
Correct. Outside of the box.
Right. So, their body can't be outside the box.
Right.
There's the runners going to third on an early steal, and they're going to have them both. 2 men move over as both guys still second and third now, Tom.
Is what I've said. Yeah, a couple runners in scoring positions. Spangler needs to pitch himself out of a jam. But it's you're okay to have it outside as long as it doesn't hit you.
Right.
That's what I tell when I try to prevent that a little bit. I'll see him. I'll say, son, your elbow's probably over the plate a little bit. I said, it's legal, but if it hits you there, I got to keep you here. And they understand.
Mm-hmm.
Once you tell them that, you try to prevent a little bit of the argument that might take place if it happens.
This is Connor.
Ooh,
breaking ball
nice
inside.
pitch.
Called
Nice
strike.
pitch on the inside corner. And umpire's doing a really good job of getting in there and seeing that pitch on the inside corner and giving him that pitch.
Did we get the umpire names?
No, I try not to do that.
Oh, that's Danny Akers' favorite thing to tell folks.
Yeah, I
breaking
know.
ball hits the batter, Connor, and he moves over to first base. And now we got bases loaded, 1 out. Tommy, who got the bat?
That will bring up, I believe his name is Dossie Jones, the designated hitter. So Spangler in all kinds of trouble here, Kevin. The base is loaded, only 1 out.
Hey.
Needs a strikeout or an infield fly.
Double play ball right here.
Double play ball
is what you need. And you can't walk him is the biggest thing.
No place to put him. Again, it's, he's not getting ahead of the batters, Kevin. And I'm sure Coach Grayson's going to tell him that. You got to get ahead. And he's falling behind 2-0, Kevin.
Yeah, and as an infielder or fielder, you just want your pitcher to throw a strike at some point because you want a chance to make a play. Even if they get a base hit, you feel like you could throw somebody out or do something. Ball in the road gets by, and they're going to stay still. It comes right back to the catcher.
Now, if we're playing at Shelby, that's a run.
Easy
that's
run.
an easy run. But here, there's not a lot of room behind the catchers. A lot of high school fields don't have a lot of room. You go to a place like Sims Legion Park, and you got all that, you better have a good catcher there.
I saw a kid score from maybe first on a bunt or inside the park home run bunt over there. The catcher ended up kicking the ball, and it's downhill there also. So the ball rolled all the way back to the plate. There's it right down the middle, strike. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Bases loaded, 1 out, 0-0 here in the top of the first. Braves are threatening. Here's the 3-1 pitch down the plate. Drove into left field. Left fielder going back. He's going to make the catch. Run will tag and score, though. It'll be 1-0. Gaston Braves in the top of the first. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. First run of the game.
So Hall scores, and that would be a sacrifice fly for Jones. So, the pitch before, the 3-0 right down the middle, I don't know if I've never coached baseball, but if I've got my designated hitter up there with a 3-0 count, I'm giving him the green light, man.
Yeah. Bases loaded still, too?
It is bases loaded, 2 down. No, not
I
bases.
was asking. I was asking.
Bases loaded, 2, yeah. First and second.
You're still giving green light on bases loaded?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hit the ball, son.
I have seen a DH strike out 5 times in a game.
I know. But I tell you, man, I just think that the 3-0 pitch, a lot of coaches say take it.
Breaking ball, ground ball to third. It's stabbed at, but doesn't come get it. Here's going to run at third. He's going to be held up, and no. I thought he might send him there, Tommy. The first inning,
I guess you're going to give him a base hit on that.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Yeah, it didn't quite touch his glove, I don't think.
So that
might have went under it just a tad. It was to his left between the third baseman and shortstop. I thought third was going to make a play on it.
Yeah, Ledbetter just couldn't get over there in time. It's a pretty sharply hit ball.
Right.
So the bases are loaded again. Spangler trying to get it. And if he gets out of this with just 1 run, he's done very well.
This is the sixth batter?
Yes, it is. And the 6th batter is Carter Merrill, as that was
first pitch right down the middle.
And that was Zott who singled. And Merrill, the catcher. Was that a called strike, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Breaking ball high.
Ooh, that was high. Thought he might get another call. It was over the plate. Looked like it come over about his hands.
Wind's blowing towards right field corner. Left to right while we're looking at the field. Breaking ball low and in.
So 2-1. The count of Spangler trying to get himself out of a jam. He's given up a couple of hits, a sacrifice. Does have a strikeout. He's walked a man and hit a batter.
2-1 pitch, high ball. Now they're going to come home, and it's going to be plenty of time. Well, what happened there, Tommy? That ball hit the catcher's mitt instead of just going straight back to it.
That looked like what happened.
So it slowed it up, and that allowed Gaston Braves to score on that.
I think that was Lathe who came in to score, who walked earlier in the inning.
All right, got runners at second and third now.
So 2 runs are in. As Merrill looks, and
ground ball to short.
A tough play.
Backhand.
Long throw.
Got him. What a play by the shortstop. It's 6-3, 2-0 here after a half inning of play. We'll be back on ktcbroadcasting.com.
When it comes time for you to buy or sell, you want an agent that will work for your best interest. That agent is Don Costner with Allen Tate Realty in Shelby. Don will treat your money like it was his own. Honest, dependable, hardworking, trustworthy, and integrity is what you get with Don Costner. He'll even return your phone calls. Don says if it's important to you, then it's important to me. Call Don Costner direct at 704-472-8052. Don Costner with Allen Tate Realty, 305 East Warren Street in Shelby. Online at doncostner.com. When it's time for your next visit to the pharmacy, head to the pharmacy that has been serving this area for years and years. In Cherryville, that's Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville, serving the area since 1965. And the Falston Pharmacy on Highway 18 North in Falston, serving this area since 1986. And Allen Drug Store, located on Main Street in downtown Stanley. Get your locally produced elderberry syrup and the popular CBD oil at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug Store in Stanley. Smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby. Dr. Stroud, Wilson, Thompson, and McMurray invite you in for all of your dental needs, from preventive care to cosmetic dentistry, from crowns and bridges to root canals and implants. For your appointment, call 704-482-3281 or visit the website at shelbydentist.net. Yes, smiles are the specialty at Family Dentistry in Shelby, located at 416 West Warren Street. Kids love them. Hey, and you will too. You know, facts just don't lie. And here are the facts about Fastway Oil Change in Shelby. Fact number 1, Fastway Oil Change has been in business for over 28 years. Fact number 2, the employees at Fastway Oil Change have over 98 years of combined experience. And fact number 3, in those 28 years, over 500,000 customers have been served. Those are the facts. Find out why people keep coming back to Fastway Oil Change. Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Let Fastway Oil Change do the dirty work for you. The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Zinafani. It's 2-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard as the Gaston Braves got 2 runs early on Cleveland County Post 155-82. First pitch from the lefty.
Ooh.
Outside corner, lefty on lefty, called strike.
That was a good pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Doing the pitch tonight is Jacob Landis. He is not hitting. Dozy Jonas is hitting for him. Ground ball up the middle. Second baseman comes to make a play. It's going to be close play at first, and he is out.
So that's a nice play over there by the second baseman for Gaston, Russell, who threw it over to, see if I get some of these kids a little reckon, Jason Zopp.
I thought Sism might have a chance to beat that out as slow as it got up the middle, but good play by the second baseman, getting the out.
Boys, but didn't Sism give them some clutch hits for that Crest team last year on their deep playoff run?
John Harmon melting up to bat. Of course, he missed all the football and basketball season this year in Kings Mountain. There's a dribbler to second base as well. Same play.
That'll be another place, and Zotz got it. And again, that's Russell doing a good job there at second base. So 2 quick ground outs, both of them the same way. 4-3 ground outs.
Joe Ruffalo is up to bat now, Kings Mountain.
Well, that's what you want your pitcher to do. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, we've got Landis throwing strikes and forcing the contact and letting his defense do the work. And boy, I tell you what, he works the outside part of the plate very good. That pitch is over the plate.
Yeah.
But he's working on the outside edge of the plate.
Lefty on the righty batter. Lefties like to stay away.
Yeah. And some other levels of ball, though, they like to set up about 8 or 10 inches outside, and then it looks like a strike from the dugout.
Right.
But no, that's not a strike. But, yeah, boy, he is really using both sides of the plate.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's outside 2-1. You know, Tom, you get back there behind the catcher sometime, you talk about they sit up there in the outside corner, and you feel like you're just standing there behind home plate by yourself. No, like you're about to catch it.
I know. But they're not really doing that. He's got the glove on the outer half of the plate, and he's popped it a couple times, and now he's getting a little – Landis is looking for a strike. He's 3-1. He's falling behind. Go ahead.
Did you see the catcher video that's gone viral of the Little League catcher framing pitches?
No.
He jumped up to catch a pitch and come back down and framed it. And it's like everybody needs a catcher like this. There's a drive left center field, back to the wall. He comes back in and catches it.
He fell down. Did it drop?
Yep, no. He dropped and fell and caught it, and the ball just dropped. He thought it was going to
That's Wes Hall, your left fielder, came up with a nice catch. 1, 2, 3 goes. I'm about to say 82, 155-82.
He hit 2-0 after one inning of play. Gaston Braves lead Cleveland County 2-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back.
The foot doctors of choice for many in this area are Doctors Jeff Mooney and Ron Maskarnik at Foothills Podiatry. In fact, people come to Foothills Podiatry from miles around for gentle but state-of-the-art foot care. Our staff truly cares about your needs. You can expect top-notch medical and surgical care from the staff dedicated to quality service. Whether a repeat patient or a new one, come see us soon at Foothills Podiatry, 707 North Morgan Street in Shelby.
Foothills Podiatry is proud to welcome Dr. Gretchen Lawrence to their practice.
The foot doctors of choice for many in this area are Doctors Jeff Mooney and Ron Maskarnik at Foothills Podiatry. In fact, people come to Foothills Podiatry from miles around for gentle but state-of-the-art foot care. Our staff truly cares about your needs. You can expect top-notch medical and surgical care from the staff dedicated to quality service. Whether a repeat patient or a new one, come see us soon at Foothills Podiatry, 707 North Morgan Street in Shelby.
Foothills Podiatry is proud to welcome Dr. Gretchen Lawrence to their practice.
The trained comfort specialist. He's so reliable that buses set their schedules to him. Once, he was the best man for a guy he didn't even know. He's never used a snooze button. The unstoppable train comfort specialist. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Your train dealer is Forest City Heated and Air at 457 South Broadway Street in Forest City. Call 828-245-1379. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Number 6, Logan Russell.
That's not me. There me goes. Welcome to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings here. Top of the second inning. It's 2-0. Gaston Braves over Cleveland County Post 155-82.
First, did that hit him?
Pitch. It looked like it hit him. It hit the umpire, I guess.
Yeah, it did hit the umpire.
Yeah, he's walking it off.
And I thought it brushed the batter, but no call, so
I swore it hit the batter,
going to be a 1-0 count.
It just straight hit the umpire. He hit him right in the arm. He's walking it off.
He's laughing with the coaches over there. I think he's okay.
I mean, I'm not sure the catcher slowed it down any at all. Like, I think it's a direct, because the batter, like me and Tom thought it hit the batter. He turned into it, but it must have just missed him, and just the catcher didn't catch it, touch it. I don't think it just went straight into his arm. He ain't trying to move it.
He'll be all right. It happens.
The umpire is way smaller than the catcher for Shelby and for Post 82 actually.
I thought that the Proctor kid might have come back and played Legion ball this year, but I guess he didn't. Then Bailey Proctor was their catcher last year.
Here's the 1-0 pitch outside.
2-0.
You know what that umpire was probably thinking, Tom?
What?
Please don't foul this back in my grill right this second.
Yeah,
after that first one stinging a little bit.
It happens. It happens.
Ground ball. Nope. God. Little floater over the third baseman. I saw it move. I lost the ball. That was a ground ball. Base hit.
So that's Russell, who had two, was involved in two of the outs, singles.
He's having a good day so far.
But the same thing keeps happening. Spangler gets in these 2-0, 3-1 counts and has to give in a little bit, and Gaston's doing a good job waiting and making him pay for it. I'd like to see Patrick start with a first pitch strike here and get ahead of the next batter, Jason Maggs, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to Maggs. Ball one.
He's got
batter.
one. I think he's got one first pitch strike that I can remember, and he's falling behind every other batter. He's just making it hard on himself. Just needs to settle down.
I'll tell you a stat that'd be hard to believe, Tom. When we did the North Lincoln State Championship a few weeks ago, Joey Cobb, the pitcher, the MVP, shut out a team that was averaging almost 11 runs a game.
Wow.
How about this? In the 7 innings he pitched, 5 leadoff batters reached, and he shut them out.
Wow.
5 leadoff batters reached of 7 innings, and he shut them out. Shut out a team that averaged 11 runs a game. Foul ball back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
That was back in our grill, wasn't it?
We're in dangerous territory if it's hit right. I've seen them hit the plexiglass before.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, that pretty much means it could land in our face if we really.
Well, I'm getting out of the way. I can hide up underneath this little, whatever this is, this little bench here.
You got your umpire mask on? We can put those on and do the game from up here.
Well, my equipment is nowhere near me.
Our ball in the dirt. 2-1 now.
I'm enjoying the view from the cheap seats tonight.
It's Jason Maggs, the 9-hitter. Leadoff hitter on deck, Wes Hall. Maggs is the center fielder.
They're using that number system. I just cannot. I just don't like it. A lot of coaches use
signals.
It. Yeah.
Hit and run. Oh, there it goes, Tom. Number 22 or whatever he called worked. Hit and run perfectly, actually. The runner went to first. The batter, the number 9 hitter, hit a ground ball where he was standing in the hole, and a base hit leads now to first and third now.
And Shelby's in a dangerous situation here because a couple more hits, Gaston can really break this thing open.
And some people might wonder, why are you hitting and running with a 9-hole hitter? Well, maybe he doesn't like to take his bat off the shoulders that much. Some guys aren't that aggressive. You make them be aggressive, Tom. Hey, you got to swing at this pitch. This kid's running, you got to protect him.
And in American Legion baseball, your number 9 hitter's probably batting
he could be a 3-hitter
for his high school. So
breaking ball inside, called strike 1.
There we go, Patrick. Get ahead of that batter. 0-1. Let's see how this one turns out as Wes Hall is back up. He hit a double his first time up, and he scored, Kevin.
Spangler on the mound. Breaking balls, got him swinging for.
That's what I'm talking about. You see, you get the first pitch strike.
Then you can do what you want.
Now you get him to swing at the pitch off the plate. Now you got him 0-2. Now let's see if he can work this to his advantage.
Well, I know a lot of batters that won't swing at the first pitch no matter what, so you can sneak a lot of strikes in there.
That's an unfortunate byproduct of travel ball.
As he drive down the right field line, is going to get down. No, foul by about a foot. Yeah, Tom, I played with a guy. He would take the first pitch. No matter what, no matter how slow. And see, I was one of those batters that I wanted to swing at the first pitch strike because, one, it's a strike.
He's trying to get ahead of you.
I would rather not see that. Yeah. I don't want to see that second pitch curveball.
He's trying to get ahead of you.
I want to hit the fastball.
I mean, why are you taking a first pitch in a showcase game? Doesn't make any sense.
Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike
There's
3.
a strikeout. Attaboy, Patrick.
Got the K from Patrick
Yes, he
Spangler.
did. What a difference it makes. I'm telling you. It's like people act like it's not that big a deal. Boy, I tell you, biggest thing, like I said, never coached, but I would say first pitch strike. Got to get ahead. Got to get ahead. Makes it a lot easier. But still first and third and only one out with Somerville, who struck out his first time at bat. So he's 0 for 1.
So, for example, you swing at that first, as a batter, you swing at that first pitch to strike. Next time come up, they're going to throw you a breaking ball. You know you're not going to see that first pitch fastball the next time you come up, so you can steal a ball. Pitch outside, runner goes, they're going to throw it on down to get him. They don't. The shortstop misses it, and out into center field, and they give the Braves
That's a tough break.
a run. Shortstop's got to knock that ball down.
And that's Russell coming in to score. Yeah, he's got to get that one down.
Whether or not you get the out, you've got to knock the ball down, and Coach Grayson's going to take the slow walk out. We're going to have a talk. I'm sure he's going to talk to his infield, maybe rather than his pitching on that one, Tom.
So
we'll be back in a minute.
We may have a Jam and J's call to the bullpen. We'll see.
We may.
It's the Summer to Drive Yamaha sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Yes, it's time to get out and ride. Get up to $3,000 in customer cash and load 2.99% APR financing during this special event. And check out the new Yamaha Slingshot, the ultimate joy ride, with rebates of up to $2,500 and 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months. So get out and ride during the Summer to Drive sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk, exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell.
And the Pelicans are on the clock, is what Tom Sinafani reports. But we got baseball here in Cleveland County. Coach Grayson, want to talk to him a little bit? I'm pretty sure, like I said, shortstop should have knocked that ball down and keep the run from going. They could have second and third right now, but nonetheless, there's a run on second, 1 out, 3-0. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, foul ball back over here, really over where your car was to begin with.
Yeah, my car is not going to be over there. Did you see me pull in?
No, I guess you put in right before I did. The lady said you were here, that I never saw you. And
yeah, well, I pulled in, took and thought the better of it. Somerville, I think the count's 1-1. Now 2-1. So that pitch was low.
The good news is, Tommy, if the scoreboard operator messes up, he works with us for KTC, we'll just yell at him. So he's got to keep up the balls and strikes for us.
Who is that guy over there? Do we know that guy?
Beautiful Shannon Allen.
I don't know who that guy is.
Pre-game football show host, getting ready for football this fall.
Yeah, he's got the best job at KTC. He gets in there, gets him a chicken sandwich, talks a little football, goes home, or listens on the radio. He's got a good job. Where can I get a gravy job like that, Kevin?
3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at second. Ball way outside. Going to first and second. Sets up the double play, though. At least you look at it. You got to find a silver line in every cloud, Tom.
It's infield fly roll, so a pop-up will do him some good.
Number 1, Jordan Lathe, the third baseman, up to bat now.
So I believe that's Mags. Is Mags at second, and that is Somerville at first.
What?
Got a pinch runner out there, what I've been told.
I didn't see either.
I didn't see. And
hard hit ball. Oh, it catches the third base coach right in the somewhere. I don't know where it got him. It got him somewhere. He knocked it flat down, though, so he got a good piece of him.
It looks like number 11. That's 11 at first base. That is Mags at second base. Check that. And then Somerville, I think that's 4. And Shannon has just admitted he's wrong. So we know that since he admitted
it immediately after.
Since he's admitted he's wrong, sorry, Shannon, you have no career in politics.
Not sure if that was a hit and run or not, but the runner at second did go, foul back to the screen.
Yeah, they had another hit and run, didn't they?
Well, the guy at first didn't move immediately, so I'm not sure if it was or if he was late reacting. So it might have just been the lead runner going. I'm not sure. Breaking ball inside, ripped into the bullpen.
0-2 count here. See if Spangler can get another strikeout. He's got 2 strikeouts so far.
Well, Lathe is way ahead of him.
Yeah, that is Lathe, the third baseman in there. Last time up, he walked and scored.
0-2 to Lathe. He fouls it back to us.
That was coming right in your grill, Kevin Hastings.
I'd have just caught it with my teeth and spit it back out.
I'm sure you would have. That ball was straight back at us. I think that's Coach Fowler there. There's that Fowler, looks like him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the Fowler jog. I've seen that many times in high school baseball. As they have 3 head coaches on their staff, don't they?
Should be well coached.
Yep.
Swing and a miss. Guy may get him at third for a good throw. No, it's outside the baseline, Tom. I think they had him dead to rights at third, but a bad throw. So the runners move up to second and third on the steal as Lathe strikes out to.
And that's 2 outs, and that's a big out. And that's, again, if Spangler's gotten ahead, 0-1, 0-2, he's gotten strikeouts. If he falls behind, good things have not happened. So let's hopefully he can get Connor here, the shortstop, who last time up, he was hit by the pitch. And there's ball 1. So runners at second and third, 2 outs. Connor steps in the shortstop with a 1-0 count.
Foul ball back to the fence. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a way to come back.
3-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We haven't had Jim and Jay's call to the bullpen yet. Coach Grayson did come out and talk to his infield for a minute. The S&M Sports Shop scorebook, of course, always the athlete's choice. Coach Grayson and the gang. See Shannon. Breaking ball called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. And Suzanne, I'll get you in a sec. Oh, how's that not? Oh. Tommy.
Well, you know what happened is he missed his spot a little bit, but that ball was right over the heart of the plate, it looked like. Could have been called, but wasn't. No big deal. Reset. Throw another pitch, Patrick. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count. The pitch. Another curveball. Looked like it could. Oh, he did punch it.
Oh, he got him this time. Strike 3's called. 3-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2 runners left on base in the top of the second. Shelby trails 3-0. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcasting.
Here's a trivia question for you. What insect in the whole world is responsible for 1 million human deaths a year worldwide? Believe it or not, it's the mosquito. That's right, the tiny mosquito. Be ready this year for the mosquito invasion with a call to H&H Termite and Pest Control of Shelby. And what about termites? Did you know they do more damage to homes than fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, and floods combined? It might be time to make that call right now. H&H Termite and Pest Control. Call 704-482-2847. 704-482-2847. Make that call today. Here's a trivia question for you. What insect in the whole world is responsible for 1 million human deaths a year worldwide? Believe it or not, it's the mosquito. That's right, the tiny mosquito. Be ready this year for the mosquito invasion with a call to H&H Termite and Pest Control of Shelby. And what about termites? Did you know they do more damage to homes than fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, and floods combined? It might be time to make that call right now. H&H Termite and Pest Control. Call 704-482-2847. 704-482-2847. Make that call today.
Am I hot? There we are.
Yeah, well, I was letting Shannon announce that while he was at it. Let the player get his walk-up music in.
Well, last inning, a couple of the Falston Pharmacy hits for the Braves. A walk, a run, 3 strikeouts. The last one looking as now I keep wanting to say Shelby.
You get a
155-82.
Cleveland County.
Cleveland
Tommy.
County, I know.
Cleveland County. If they had changed the colors, it would have helped a little bit. Now they added some black or yellow.
Yeah, something. That's okay. Well, I'll figure it out eventually. By the end of the game, I'll have it right.
Lefty on lefty matchup right here. Called ball 2.
So Ledbetter working the count in his favor, 2-0 count.
We've had 3 Pilgrim Insurance runs today. Give them a call, 704-485-1055.
And Shelby's still looking for their first Falston Pharmacy hit. You can call them at 704-538-3021, the Falston Pharmacy. Got some awesome homemade cough syrup there.
Starting to be concerned about where this strike zone is going.
Getting a little tighter. Seems
I mean, the last pitch looked like it was right down the middle, and that one looked like it was on the inside corner, and it was called a strike. Just the complete opposite call. So he's a little fuzzy back there after that pitch that hit him right in the arm.
It happens to you. I'm just going to tell you. I don't care who you are.
Foul ball over into the players' parking lot.
It happens to every single one of them. It's just part of the job.
Now, these fellas down here, Tom, I'm going to show them to you in a second. The fans of the game.
Yeah.
See if you've spotted them out yet. There's a foul ball down the
right over there where my car was parked.
Field line. The fans of the game down here, over there in the Kings Mountain press box, they're standing on a painting ladder so they can stand over the fence and see over the fence.
Probably trying to call balls and strikes from that corner, I'm sure. Anybody yells at the umpire needs to call at least one inning of the game.
They brought a ladder. You know, and there's the foul ball back to screen, full count now. I say that for years, that I'm not going to yell at the umpires, not going to yell at the umpires, because I've done it and I know better. And I did yell at an umpire the one time this summer. Kid was out by 3 steps at second base on a force play. The umpire thought he had to tag him or something and caught him safe. It was just a kid's play. Foul ball. I was like, that was like the first play of the game, too. Like, that's how we're going to start the game off, is you missing one by 3 feet.
I'm telling you, it's
it was the Don Dinkinger play is how bad it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
It's harder than it looks. That's all I'll tell anybody. Any sport, basketball, baseball, football, it is harder than it looks.
Here's a 3-2 count. Again, there's a base hit in left center field.
Boston Pharmacy.
He might get 2. See if he's going to go. No, he's going to hold him up. Left fielder made a good throw in, too. Left fielder took forever to get over to that ball, but he made a good throw in.
So Ledbetter aboard with nobody out, and that's going to bring up number 2, Cade Hoyle, the catcher. No, excuse me, number 20, Cade Hoyle. Check that.
So you're not a fan of the numbers. Like, do they change the numbers like halfway through the game? Like, what if you call the same? Are the same plays on there 2 or 3 times? Like,
No, what I get confused about is some people use the number for their position, and other people like write LF, RF.
Oh, you're talking about on that. I thought you were talking about the coaches calling out the steal numbers. Like,
No.
play 42.
I just don't like it. I mean, I don't know. I feel it slows the game down. And the kid has to look at the card and all that stuff. It's just, but it's part of the game. I mean, a lot of coaches are using it, and they feel it's effective. It's 2-0, and now we're seeing Landis fall behind, and we see that when he fell behind, Ledbetter gets a hit.
Yep.
And now Hoyle ahead of him.
If you're not supposed to steal signs, can you steal numbers?
I think it's just hard.
Yell it out across the field.
Harder to crack the code.
You know what's weird about it? I'll tell you this. Here's a swinging outside. That's a bad pitch to swing at.
You don't need to swing at that pitch 2-0, kid.
No.
2-1.
So, football coaches do anything and everything, and they can in their power not to let the other team hear their calls.
Right.
And then the baseball coach yells out across the field, number 41.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody has an Enigma machine in there to figure out the code, so I guess it works.
Swing and miss. Well, you're supposed to have one coach that never writing it down. If you don't, you're not doing the job, Tommy.
I know.
Or a player, the backup catcher needs to be ever writing signals down. What do they do when they say 41, Johnny?
Yeah, I guess.
And he's supposed to say hit and run, coach.
A lot of teams will give away what they do anyway. Just watch them. They'll give it away.
There's a ground ball, base hit. That would have been a good hit and run spot. As he went backside between the first baseman and the second baseman for the hit. Runners at first and second, no out. The infield fly rule is on.
So it's Ledbetter at second, Hoyle at first, nobody out, and Chris Ruffalo, the DH. So Shelby a chance to get back in this as courtesy running coming on. That's number 11. Shannon.
It's Devon Marble. Devon, right? Davon Marble.
Number 11, Davon Marble. Okay. Is courtesy running for the catcher.
Right.
Okay.
Ruffalo's up to bat, the DH for Spangler. He squares the bunt, and he bunts it foul almost over the fence. That was kind of funny watching an umpire every time. He dug his left shoe in like the batter did.
Yeah. Sometimes if I get it a little jumpy, I'll try to lean forward, make sure I can't jump out of there.
See if he does it again. Like he dug in.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen an umpire just dig. See if he does. Look at it. Wow.
Yeah. He just getting
squares
himself
the bunt. Foul ball.
So quickly, Ruffalo behind 0-2.
That'll make you mad as a coach right there.
Yeah, you got to get that. You got to get that down. You got to get that down. 0-2 count.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Swings through it.
Suzanne Grace bringing me the ice out here in the heat. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Yeah, we got some treats from the concession stand. Thank you, Suzanne Grayson. We appreciate it.
She works on the other side of the county.
She does. She works everywhere.
So we got Charlie Melton up to bat now. Runners at first and second, 1 out. Strike 1 right down the middle. Lefty on righty, Melton the righty.
So now Landis has come back into the zone, Kevin, and He's getting back ahead of these Cleveland County hitters. There we go. I got it right this time.
Pitcher.
Second. I always like it when they start yelling balk on that.
Spins back.
He fakes to second.
Did he clear the rubber? Pitch high and outside.
Last guy told me basically he can't balk to second. I'm sure he can, but it's very hard to balk to second.
First and second. Having a staring contest. The batter calls time.
I think that's Davon Marable at first.
Yep.
And that is Ledbetter at second. Marble.
There's the bunt. It gets down. They still going to go to third. Got him.
Yeah, that was a good play.
So 2 unsuccessful bunt attempts from Cleveland County. Now they're just going to hit the ball, Tommy.
I don't know. I guess you're getting down in the lineup a little bit.
Brandon Braylock's up to make. Somebody's got to hit the ball. Obviously, they weren't ready to bunt there. Hull strikes out trying to bunt. First 2 pitches, then swings and a miss, and Ruffalo bunts. Bunts about a foot in front of the catcher's plate, gets the runner thrown out at third, so now we're still at first and second, 2 outs. Catcher drops it, he gets let down low, but it's right in front of him, so nobody moves. So everybody stays in the same spots. Cherville's hosting Michigan tonight. The team was supposed to play in the first game of this, supposed to be a doubleheader, but Wilmington canceled their game with Cherville today. Ground ball, second base. And over to first for the third out. 4-3 for the third out. 3-0 here at Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Gaston Braves lead over Cleveland County post 155-82. We'll be right back.
Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Come in now and save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages, refrigerators, dishwashers, ranges, and microwave ovens. Let Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center put a package together for you. Again, save up to $1,200 on select GE profile appliance packages. Buy more, save more at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center. 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 3 on Saturday. Buy more, save more at Hendrick. The easiest way home is with Homestar Financial Corporation in Shelby. Homestar Financial Corporation is a full-service mortgage lender with in-house processing, underwriting, closing, and funding of each mortgage transaction. Homestar Financial Corporation offers outstanding customer service, exceptional community relationships, and a high level of customer satisfaction. They strive to meet the needs and wants of their customers. Call Bob Webb today at 704-482-2588. Homestar Financial Mortgage, 824 South DeKalb Street in Shelby. Online at homestarfc.com. MLO NMLS number 118218. HFC NMLS number 70864. An equal housing lender. Not all customers will qualify. If you're going to be working out in the summer heat this year, be sure to head to the Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain and keep cool with a brand new straw hat. They also have cooling towels, water coolers, and much more. And for those summertime cookouts, see the line of Traeger grills and accessories. You just set it and then forget it. So before you start your summertime workout, head to Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. They're the cool place to shop and save.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinafani. First pitch, Gaston Braves, foul ball off the left. Tom, how's the ballpark hot dogs?
Oh, it's delicious.
I don't know if I've had one from Kings Mountain in quite a while.
So it's Jones back up. Just going to recap Shelby's bottom of the second. Couple of hits, but then couldn't take advantage of it, Kevin.
Ground ball up the middle, base
Base hit.
Shortstop was playing deep in the hole, Tom, towards third base, and that ball was pretty much hit in your normal shortstop position. So I don't know if that was designed for him to be that far left on that.
Well, Jones, sacrifice fly his first time up, drove in a run, has an RBI. Now he's 1 for 1 with a single.
3-0. 0-1. There's a drive right over the shortstop's head for a base hit. Runner's looking to go to third. He's going to stretch it, see if he gets there. He's going to stand up. Man's lost at first. They got him in a rundown, maybe. They got him in a rundown between first and second. They fake the throw. They drop it, and he's off safe. No out.
No, they called him out of the baseline.
No, he did. Richard Howell caught him out of the baseline. The umpire out in the field. I'm not sure if he was. Shelby dropped the ball, so I don't know exactly.
He kind of looked like Michael Jackson out there breakdancing. So I mean, I'm kind of glad they banged that and banged him out. You know, you can't be doing your dance moves out there. It's a good call by Richard Howell.
1 out. So Cleveland County got the out. Here's a fly to center. This may be a sac fly.
Yep. Be deep enough. Yeah,
yep. They'll just walk in on the out as the center fielder ended up backing up almost to the fence there. That's
Jones
Melton out there in
scores.
center field.
And that is Carter Merrill with a sacrifice.
So 4-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. A Pilgrim Insurance run is scored by Jones.
Yeah, so that makes it 4-0. Good pitch by Spangler there. Curveball on the inside part of the plate. Best pitch you can throw when it's righty on righty.
0-1 pitch, another curveball.
Ooh, give it to him. Give it to him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 1-1. Good looking pitch.
Is there enough? What I'm saying is there enough room for a ball to fit between the plate and not hitting the kid? As close as they are to the plate.
But I'm gonna tell you what.
There's a drive left field. Left fielder takes 3 steps in and backs up one and makes the catch. That's Brandon Blaylock out there in left field.
So quickly, but damage done. That's third out. Let's go to commercial, Kevin.
All right, we'll be right back. 40-0 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard on KTCBroadcasting.com.
100 years of anything means a lot. And at Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, you'll find over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. So they must be doing something right. If you're in the market for a new bike, trike, or four-wheeler or ATV, see the folks you can depend on for sales, service, and parts. That's Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, with over 100 years of combined motorcycle experience. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Why service your vehicle at Renato Honda in Shelby? Well, the answer is simple. Their Honda Masters certified technicians aim to make your life easier with pickup and delivery up to 25 miles. Service loaders are available, plus Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. The Renato Honda team provides premium upkeep for both your vehicle and you, with Wi-Fi, snacks and coffee, and a clean showroom to browse around. Enjoy getting your vehicle serviced at Renato Honda. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. Summertime is here. Be ready when the heat is on with a call to Hopper Heated and Air and ask about their special service agreement. You get 2 service visits a year for $149, and they service all brands. Call 704-482-8207 for all the details. And now through June 30th, get up to $1,700 cash in rebates on the Lennox Signature System. That's Hopper Heated and Air, 2310-A, Kings Road Extension in Shelby. You can even schedule your service online at hopperhvac.com.
Good evening and welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinofani. And
couple of hits, a sacrifice fly, and a run. So 1 run more in the top of the third for the Gaston Braves, who have played very well tonight, Kevin.
4-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
It's going to bring up Burns' own Austin Mancuso playing right field tonight.
It's a lefty-on-lefty matchup. Inside pitch hits him. First pitch.
So down to first base will go Mancuso.
NBA draft updates. Everyone's first 3 picks is what everybody thought. Zion Williamson, John Morant, and R.J. Barrett. Hawks are on the clock after trading with the Pelicans for that 4th pick. Sources saying they're going for DeAndre Hunter. Tom's got the draft. His Cavs are next after that.
Yeah,
that's
I guess
the one I think they probably wanted was Hunter, though.
I just hope they don't pick another point guard.
Outside, ball 1. This guy, that has to be as close gets.
Yeah, the Legion umpires are going to get real crazy with the strike zone, though. I mean, some of these guys come out here want a little league strike zone. It's kind of stupid.
Yeah, you're supposed to throw whatever plate at this level, aren't you?
Yeah, you gotta get that ball close to the plate.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing.
Did he swing through it or foul? He fouled.
I called a foul, yep. 1-1.
No, you don't see too much silliness out here with catchers sitting up a foot off the plate and all this kind of nonsense. These pitchers are good enough. They're not afraid to come in there and challenge the hitters.
Runner on first. Cleveland County trails 4-0.
Ooh, but you see that ball move?
Yeah.
Gosh almighty. Landis, I tell you, that ball was moving from my right to left. I mean, I'm telling you, man, you could just pick it up about halfway down. And I was like, ooh, that's a lot of movement on that pitch. Sisson did a good job just to get a piece of that. So it's 1-2 count.
Throw over to first again.
He's got a pretty good move to first base. That left-hander has such an advantage on that play.
Hunter was drafted by the Hawks. Tom, your Cavs are now on the clock.
Yeah. Let's see what Sisson can do with this 1-2 pitch.
Base hit down the right field line.
And that's going to roll for a while.
Runner should go to third.
He will. Mancuso's going to get to third, and Sisson is going to be there with a stand-up double.
Yep, 4-0. Post 82, 155 threatening now.
And that is a Falston Pharmacy double. It's going to be recorded in the S&M Sports Shop scorebook, Kevin. Just was in. Yeah, I always try to patronize our sponsors, by the way. Okies Tire the other day. Guess where I bought my new plate shoes? The man next to me right here sold me my plate shoes. So I try to patronize our local businesses. And you should too. Say no to Jeff Bezos. Buy local.
You might be on a list for that one, Tom. This is on the internet.
Just tell Jeff Bezos no. Support your local business.
1-0 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. This is John Harmon Melton up to bat for post 82. Post 82, 155, center fielder.
I think Landis wants another baseball.
Yeah, you don't like that one.
You don't like that one.
Looks awful brown from up here, too, though.
Yeah. That is. Pitchers, I tell you what, they are a psychologist's dream, aren't they?
Oh, my gosh.
All the little things that pitchers do and want.
The one I played with you couldn't even talk to him on game day.
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, you're being silly right now.
They're a different breed.
High outside, 3 balls and no strikes.
It's the first time Landis has been in real trouble. Well, he had first and second last inning and no outs and got out of it. But he's got second and third, 2 men in scoring position here for Melton, who's worked the count in his favor, 3-0. Let's see if he gives him a 3-0 green light. He does not, and it's ball 4. And now the bases are loaded, Kevin.
Talking about the pitchers, like I said, one of the kids I played with, really good. You couldn't even talk to him on game day, and I'm the one that I can't stand the quietness and the nothing going on. I'd be out. You'd hear me right now at shortstop. It's so quiet in this ballpark. I'd be out there talking at short where everybody in the place could hear me.
Now Landis has got to get himself an out.
No outs. He's in the wind-up.
No strike called there. Close pitch. And it's 1-0 as number 12, Joe Ruffalo, who flied out to left field his first time up, Kevin. He's 0 for 1.
Cleveland County needs to get on the board here. Pitch, swing and a miss. Hard swing by Ruffalo.
I'll tell you what, Ruffalo was wanting to put that one through the goalpost on the Kings Mountain practice football field. He took a cut at it.
Pretty early on that one.
Yeah, he was a little early.
1 ball, 1 strike to Ruffalo. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. High and out. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Joe. Cherryville Post 100 is on the radio tonight. Milton and Danny over there in Cherryville. You want to listen to them? They're playing the Michigan team, Adrian, Michigan, that was supposed to play the first game here, but they moved over to Cherville. They lost a opponent today. Pitched low, ball, 3-1 now.
And no place to put him for Landis.
Listen, as tight as this umpire is, there's going to be a lot of takes given tonight. I would if I'm coaching. 3 balls and 1 strike. Or at least telling the batters, be aware. There's a fly ball center field.
May get
back to the backs. Maybe a grand slam. Tommy, it is!
Yes, and that is a Silver Point Holmes home run and a grand slam by Joe Ruffalo. 4 RBIs, and we've got a tie ball game.
Well, when the ball went up, Tom and me both thought it was a pop-up, and it might be a sacrifice fly. And all of a sudden, the center fielder just stopped running, and the ball was still in the air, and I was like, that ball's gone. Dead center field, almost landed on the goalpost on the practice field, they said. Flew by the center field flagpole quite a bit.
So Ruffalo drives in himself, drives in Melton, drives in Sism, and drives in Mancuso. 4 big runs to go in the S&M Sport Shop scorebook. Pegram Insurance scoring those runs. Speaking of Pegram Insurance, guess who sold me my life insurance policy, Kevin?
Pegram.
That would be Pegram.
Grand slam. Home run, Joe Ruffalo. And that brings up Jackson Lederer. That's a Silver Point Holmes home run. Give them the call today, 704-240-3336. They're over there in Lincolnton at 2125 East Main Street, silverpointhomes.com. Check them out today, silverpointhomes.com. Our home run sponsor, best value per square foot. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know how I know about all these great local businesses? Listen to local radio. If you want to know about the good businesses in your areas, Ledbetter's going to ground out to first for the first out of the inning.
It's going to bring up Cade Hoyle, catcher.
But I mean, just even if you don't like the music, just listen to local radio. I mean, you'll find out so much. And I just, my car air conditioner's out, so I heard the commercial for, where did I give them a blow? Who did I call? I called them. They were closed. I was like, I need my daughter's air conditioner fixed. And
foul ball back over our heads on the first pitch. Folks out here at Kings Mountain doing a lot of work here. Of course, they got their field house put up last year. David and Murray Brinkley Field House a couple years back. Beautiful field house.
Car Pro in Shelby. That's what I was trying to get. Car Pro.
They put my engine in.
Did they? Yeah. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to give them a call tomorrow.
Swinging a miss, strike 2 now to Hoyle. They're working on putting in some new tennis courts and a AstroTurf field. Swinging a miss. He's going to go into first. He might make it. Here's the throw off the bag. I think he come off. No, Richard House said he stayed on. He's out.
I think it was a good call by Richard.
The ball definitely beat him.
The ball beat him in.
It was all about whether the foot was on, I think, Tom.
I think it was a good call.
No argument at all from Chris Emery standing right next to him.
So that was Cade Hoyle.
Yep.
Who struck out, and now that's going to bring up Chris Ruffalo. Let's see if he can duplicate his brother's home run.
Swing and a miss. First pitch, strike 1. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the third inning. It's 4-4. Gaston Braves. And Shannon, I got the question we got is with the combination of the 2 posts like the Braves are we going to have a new mascot, a new name for Cleveland County? We're going to vote on it? We're going to put it in? No? I'm nominating. We need a mascot. We got the announcers need a mascot so we can quit saying 155.
Oh, look at this. There's a drive, but it's going to stay in the park. And up underneath it
for the third out
is the left fielder, Wes Hall, and that's going to retire, but not before they get 4 big runs on Ruffalo's grand slam. We'll be back in about, 60 seconds.
4-4 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, KTCBroadcasting.com.
No matter the job at hand, James River delivers the John Deere equipment to take it on. Whether you're mowing your lawn, hauling material, or baling hay, James River has the John Deere mowers, tractors, Gator utility vehicles, and implements you need to get it done fast. Plus, with low rate financing and big cash rebates, James River makes owning a John Deere just as easy as it is to operate. Come see us today or request a quote online. James River Equipment. JamandJaysPizza.com.
For the best pizza in town, it's got to be Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory in Shelby. Located at 1011 Grove Street in Shelby, off Highway 74 Bypass East. It's fun for the entire family at Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory. Call or stop by and let Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory take care of your takeout and catering needs. You'll find specialty pizzas, including liver mush pizza and bacon cheeseburger pizza, Philly cheesesteak, subs and wings, and delivery is available for all catering orders. And they offer discount rates for schools and churches. Jam and Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, off Highway 74 East in Shelby, right behind KFC. Open 7 days a week.
From Shelby, turn off Highway 74 at Highway 226, up Highway 226 to the caution light at Zion Church Road. There on the corner is Kibo's. Been there for over 20 years. Kibo's, where you'll find Hunt Brothers Pizza, snacks, candy, chips, also soft drinks, hand-dipped and packaged ice cream, bread, tobacco products, and much more. Yes, that's Kibo's. And don't forget to fill that vehicle up with gasoline at Kibo's, 226 North at the caution light in Shelby.
Bases loaded with nobody out is a problem for a pitcher, and not having your taxes done properly is a problem for you. And that's where we call on Kimberly Spicer, CPA in Shelby. Just like the closer on a baseball team, you can count on Kimberly Spicer, CPA. She can assist you along with small businesses with your tax preparation, with years of valuable experience as an IRS registered tax preparer. Kimberly Spicer, CPA, 214 North Morgan Street in Shelby. Call 704-482-4358.
Top of the fourth here. It's going to be a quick out. Looks like. Is that going to get down?
Yep.
Nope. It's caught by the center fielder, and that is John
Harmon
Melton. So very quickly retired was Maggs, so he flies out. I didn't even get a chance to say that on 2 hits, a walk, a hit batter, and a grand slam by Joe Ruffalo ties the score 4-4.
Joe Ruffalo, grand slam. We thought it was a sac fly at first. That ball barely got to the dirt, Tom. It broke so much. But that fly ball, folks, the center fielder went back, took about 4 steps, and it just stopped, and the ball kept floating on out of here.
Stop, turn around, watch that thing sail out of this place.
Here's a ball outside.
Ooh. That's a good pitch. Couldn't induce a swing, so it's 2-0 to Wes Hall. And Wes Hall today has scored, hit a double, and struck out. He's 1 for 2. And that one's going to be got room.
Got room. Yep,
man.
Yep, and make the
out.
catch at first. What a play over there at first base. That's Ruffalo after the grand slam. He decides he's going to make a good play. Got a very small, 8-inch heel over there he had to deal with. It goes up a little bit over near the fence.
Yeah, just got to be a little careful. And I tell you what, look here, Shelby's gotten themselves back in the ball game, and Spangler's got a couple of quick outs.
Yep.
Which brings up Somerville, who has struck out, and Somerville has struck out and walked.
First pitch called strike on the outside corner, breaking ball. Great pitch from Spangler.
And that's what you want to do, get ahead on that first pitch, 0-1. It'd be nice for him to have his first 1-2-3 inning here.
1 ball, 1 strike, ball outside.
And Hoyle framed that ball for an extra second or two wanting to induce that strike call, but umpire's been pretty consistent, not giving that pitch off the plate, Kevin.
No, he's been, I don't know if I want to call it tight, but it's got to be over the plate. It's not getting called a strike. Hard ground ball to first, bobbles it up, throws the pitcher. Pitcher Howell calls it safe. The umpire at first calls it safe. He says the runner's on, and then Coach Grayson's going to want to find out here in a second.
Here comes Mike Grayson. And just wanted to ask a question. He's not coming all the way out. So he's basically saying, you sure you saw that, Richard?
He's wanting him to check
He's wanting
the
to get
umpire,
together with him. But when you're in the A position, there's about a 1% chance of this call getting overturned.
What I was going to say, Tom, is that for him to call him safe on that play, that usually means he pretty much probably saw it.
He's in the A position. He's right on. I mean,
because most bangers are called out. Was what I'm trying to say. So if for him to call him safe there,
he's going to call it.
I'm going to say he probably saw it. For you know what I mean.
He's on top of it. He has a good angle. He made the call immediately. It's correct. So that will be an error. So Somerville reaches on the error. first error for Cleveland County tonight. And that's going to bring up Jordan Lathe, who has walked, struck out, and scored. He's 0 for 1.
Lathe's the one that way ahead likes to pull it foul, I think, a couple of times.
Well, that ball, a little chin music there from Spangler, but he's behind 2-0. And that's really tough because you think you're out of the inning, and now you got to regather yourself and
throw out of the stretch.
Yeah,
he wasn't throwing out of the stretch at that point. Fly ball, pop up down to third baseline. Can he get to it? It's going to be close. He's in the corner, and he got it.
Did he?
Yep. They caught him out in the corner, caught the foul ball behind the dugout. We couldn't even see it. There's a little jut out over there. If it had been down on the first base side, he would have been out of play. But the third out of the inning is going to do it. And no runs for the Braves. So halfway through the ball game, Tommy, it's 4-4.
Yep.
After 3.5 on KTCBroadcasting.com. We'll be right back, folks. Maybe, if I can find my commercials. Here we are.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Welcome back, King Mountain High School. Kevin Hicks along with Tom Sinafani. 4-4 ball game, bottom of the 4th. Post 155-82. That's our new Cleveland County post name here. And we're going to give him a nickname for a long time, whether Shannon likes it or not.
Top of the 4th. That pitch is a ball. Top of the 4th, there were no runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. So we go to the bottom of the 4th with 82, and it is Charlie Melton, the shortstop, who tonight he was out. I can't remember how. I did not record how he made it out.
Have you seen the big announcement in Major League Baseball today?
I did not.
Pitch outside. It kind of has something to do with the Shelby team as well. I'm going to build around to it. It might take me a minute before we get to it. Have you ever heard of the X-rays?
The X-rays?
The X-rays.
No.
There's a foul ball back there.
One's coming.
That's the Montreal Bay X-rays.
Oh, they're going to have an expansion team.
No. The Tampa Bay Rays are exploring
moving to Montreal.
No, splitting seasons.
What do you mean? Doing one season in Montreal and 1 season in Tampa Bay?
No. Half the season in Tampa before it gets too hot, and then they'll move to Montreal for the summer months and the end of the year.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Not even the same state, Tom. A different country and across the country they're looking to split. So ball 4 puts the runner on first, no outs. That's going to bring up for Blakelock.
Well, see, what happened in Montreal is they had that really good team in '94, and then they struck, and then the fans never came back because they had Vladimir Guerrero and Pedro Martinez, and they had a bunch of studs on that team, and they could have won the World Series. They went on strike, and the fans never came back. I really don't blame them. He went after it.
Yeah, he did. Squares around a bunt, high and inside. And, Tom, that's what you taught when you pitch. And if that's the hardest pitch to bunt, actually, is high and inside. If you're throwing a fastball and the guy squares around a bunt, you're supposed to throw it high and inside if you can. Try to get him to pop it up and miss it.
Blaylock grounded out 4-3 his first time as that pitch is a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike to Blaylock.
I think Mr. Landis thought it was a strike as he did not give the best body language after that pitch.
No.
1-1 the count.
Squares around the bunt. Doesn't
that time
takes that one.
Strikes.
That's the easy pitch to bunt outside corner. Coach Grayson hollering at him, I'm sure.
Yeah. You could just get the end of the bat on there.
Lefty on lefty, outside fastball. That's the pitch to bunt right there.
Yeah, tough break.
1-2, 1 out. Runner on first. Swing and a miss.
That is tough. Dadgummit.
And Blaylock and Coach Grayson's going to have a little talk about bunting for a second. That's the third bunter they've tried to sacrifice, Tom, and hadn't got it done.
Yeah, that's a good time to bunt down in the lineup a little bit. You know, and you got that guy at first. You get him over, get him in scoring position with less than 2 outs. But all that's out the window. So now Mancuso, he may be bunting here, Kevin.
He scored, didn't he, earlier?
Yes, he did. I'll get he was hit by the pitch.
Did he score on the grand slam?
No, he did not.
I know he was on earlier, made it over to second or third.
Yeah, he was hit by the pitch.
Mancuso did score.
Yeah, he did. Yes, my fault. I'm looking at the wrong inning. I'm sorry. He was hit by a pitch and scored, so he's a 0 for 0.
Swing, foul tip. That ball about spun up in front of the plate. Catcher grabbed it while it was sitting on top of the plate.
Yeah, Mancuso was hit by a pitch, scored on Ruffalo's grand slam, so he is still 0 for 0.
He's batting 9th in the order. Top of the order is on deck. Luke Sism, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty on lefty. Pitch. Ground ball to third. This could be 2 over to second. Second baseman's going to hold on to it, too.
Mancuso hustling down there. Forces that fielder's choice.
Helps out he's left-handed on that one, Tommy. He got it when he slapped it. He got to go. The third baseman had to get down on his knee. That took a second. Second baseman wasn't quite there and ready when he needed to be. If second baseman would have been there when the third baseman caught the ball, he probably could have turned the 2, but he was a little bit late getting over, I think.
So now it's just as Melton is now out. As after the walk, Mancuso kind of trades places with him. He's at first base. Decent lead. And that brings up top of the lineup. That's Sism again, isn't it? Yes.
Yep.
And Sism has grounded out, doubled, and scored.
Inside?
Yep. So he is 1 for 2 with a run scored. Four to 4. Bottom 4. American Legion Baseball here on KTCBroadcasting.com as Landis taking a long look at Mancuso. Is going to throw over there. Mancuso with not much of a lead, Kevin. I don't know if he's going to try to steal and get down there in scoring position. Not a bad count to steal on a 2-0 count. As he's not really holding him that close. Thought he might go there. It looked like he might go.
Maybe that's a good pitch to go on with. Because you lead off batters, he's wanting to hit.
Yes.
He's probably wanting to hack at that.
He's going to hack at that, give you a little protection on that 2-0 pitch.
He's got that lefty-on-lefty matchup.
Yeah. Now the count 2-1 after Sism fouls it off. And Landis now set. Looks over at Mancuso. And got a throw over there. It just doesn't have that big a lead, Kevin.
No, there's nothing going.
I don't think Mancuso's going, but Landis obviously wants to keep him close, but there's 2 outs.
What's weird about getting a lead on a lefty, I'll tell you in a second.
He does have a decent lead, nothing great, but that's going to be a pop out to the shortstop. That's going to end the 4th.
After 4, it's 4-4 Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Dodge Performance Days are here at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Hurry in now and get up to $1,750 combined Performance Days bonus cash on select new 2019 Dodge Challenger models. And get up to $1,750 combined Performance Days cash on select new 2019 Dodge Charger models. Don't miss it. Dodge Performance Days going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. In this moment, who has your back? Do you know the name of your insurance agent? Does your insurance agent know your name? Or would you call a 1-800 number that connects you with who? Another state? Another country? Get a local independent insurance agent with Auto Owners Insurance. Someone you can call when bad stuff happens. In this moment, get an agent who will protect you in that moment. Visit Maxwell Hamrick Insurance Agency with offices in Bowling Springs, Spindale, and Shelby. Visit the website at mbhamrickins.com.
Every morning is different for everybody. Nate gets up for the early shift, while Brad is just getting home from the night shift. Pam runs a PR and a 5K, while Drew runs late to work. Beth proposes a road trip to her boyfriend, while Mark proposes to his girlfriend. Luckily, there's a McDonald's for every morning.
Start your morning with a rich, smooth, and freshly brewed McCafe coffee. And now, get any size for just $1 at McDonald's. Limited time offer. Price of participation may vary. A la carte only.
Attention Kmart Pharmacy customers. You are welcome at Medical Arts Pharmacy on Grover Street in Shelby and Professional Pharmacy on East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Bring your prescription transfers to your hometown locally owned pharmacy. All you need is your prescription bottle for your transfer. So if you've been a Kmart Pharmacy customer, you are invited to transfer your prescriptions over to Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street in Shelby, and Professional Pharmacy, 139 East College Avenue in Bowling Springs. Your locally owned and operated hometown pharmacy. Springtime.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinafani swinging a miss to the first batter here. Tom, who we got up at bat?
Well, let me get it on the right page. That's number 19, Preston Connor, who was hit by the pitch, struck out looking. Was 0 for 1.
Shortstop. We've had one Silver Point Homes home run. It was a grand slam by Joe Ruffalo. Tied this game up.
Hit a salami, 1-1 to Connor. Playing shortstop tonight. Ooh, there he gives the pitch.
That's the first pitch he's called off the plate that I thought was off the plate.
I don't know. I think that pitch did get some plate.
Did you? I've seen closer ones.
Yeah, I think
I'm saying relative to what he's called, Tom. That was a little bit more outside than normal.
No, what are you gonna be yelling from the dugout? Be consistent. And we've had a pretty good consistent, good umpiring crew here tonight. And most of the Legion guys have been out this a long time. It's 2-2 the count.
4-4 top 5 Braves and post 82 155 swinging a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning, that's going to bring up.
It's going to be number 14,
Dosey Jonas.
Dosey. I've been calling him Dosey. Dosey. Jonas has hit a sacrifice, singled, and scored.
Wherever I go, I usually go by the Danny Akers Shannon Allen pronunciation guide. I go with what they say.
And he does have an RBI. Back in the first. So the pitch the count's 0-1. Spangler, after that rough first couple of innings, has settled down.
Breaking ball, ground ball to short off the end of the bat. Throw to first, and they got him.
And that was a good job there by the shortstop, Melton. Fielded it and fired it to first base. So Jones is retired, 6-3, and that's going to bring up Jason Zott, the first baseman, who singled and drove in a run back in the first and singled again in the second. So he singled again in the third. Check that. So he is 2 for 2.
So the S is silent on that?
I'm just assuming it is.
Zott.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So the S is silent?
Yeah, I've seen names like that.
High ball 1. 2 outs. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard 4-4. Cleveland County. Foul ball back near us. Well, Tom, if we're going to give them a nickname, it can't be the Bulldogs, the Lions, the Chargers, the Mountaineers. Can't be a Dragon, a Patriot. What do y'all over in Burns?
I don't know.
What's the Burns Middle School? Eagles?
The Eagles.
So we got to take all those off.
Ooh, a little chin music.
So. Yep, it did. Might have caught a piece of a rib, and they're going to have I think they're going to have a runner on first, or whoever.
Well,
was coaching
that
first
is
gonna
Merrill, who is the no, Zott is the first baseman. Check that.
Okay. They were just switching out first base coaches for a minute. I guess the other fella had to go to the potty.
Well, there's some are superstitious. They do every other inning.
Oh my goodness.
Or you.
Number 26, Carter Merrill, the catcher, is up to bat now. If you want to find someone who is the least superstitious person you'll ever meet, that is me. Oh,
that hit him.
Nope, hit the bottom of the bat, Tommy. Yep. Foul ball.
It
did. It sounded like bat. Yeah. He jumped up. But yeah, he knew it, I think.
He did.
He's choking up a little bit. It caught the bottom of his bat.
Yeah, it did. So that makes the count 0-1 on the foul ball. Spangler close to another 1-2-3 inning, though. He got, just like last inning, got the first two, and then third man got aboard. So Spangler trying to get out of the fifth here with no damage.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Base hit up the middle.
And a little bloop right up the middle. That's going to be a Falston Pharmacy hit. Not much of a hit, but it gets the job done.
That ball barely got more ball than the pitch that fouled off his handle. I mean, he didn't hit that hard at all, folks. Just a floater up the middle between the short and second baseman. They couldn't get to it.
I know.
And he will get a pinch runner. Number 23 is pinch running.
Number 23 is pinch running, and I'm going to have to look at the lineup.
Number 6 batting right now, though, is Logan Russell, the second baseman. See if y'all guys can get some crowd noise going on out there.
A little bit. There we go. And that's the Shelby. Let's see here. 23 is Andrew Warren, who is pinch running for Carter Merrill.
Spangler wants a new baseball. A couple of balls have gotten a little loose from him there.
Well, so no damage done here. We got a hit batter and a single. So that means Zott's at second.
Foul ball.
And the courtesy runner Warren at first. And the count 1-1, 4-4 on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Cleveland County trying to get out of this top of the fifth, Kevin.
You know, there's a lot of teams named Blue Devils in North Carolina. Why ain't there nobody named Tar Heels? There's no high schools that are Tar Heels.
That is correct.
There's a lot of Blue Devils. There's some Red Devils even. That's a well-hit ball center field.
Should be caught. Should be caught.
Armin Melton goes back to the wall. This time it jumps for it. Misses the ball. Ball's down.
At the plate. And too late.
2 runs scored. Throws over the catcher. The runner's going to end up at third. On a ball that should have been the third out of the inning, Tommy. We should have been out of here. Melton mistimed his jump. I don't know. There's no warning track here at Kings Mountain High School. He got back there near the fence, and he jumped up for it and just looked like he mistimed it. 2 runs now scored.
That's a tough break for Shelby. Cleveland County. So what do you want to give him credit for on there? Are you going to give him an error or are you going to give him a double? Let's be friendly. Let's give him a double.
What you think down there, Mr. Allen?
I'm going to give him a double and 2 ribbies.
I mean, I think me and Shannon agree on the error, though.
No, y'all aren't keeping score on it.
Okay, ball in the dirt, strike. Ball one.
And this is
ball one.
Maggs, who singled and flied out, so he's 1 for 2. Zott scores on that, and Warren, the courtesy runner, scores. And over at third base, I'm not going to give him a triple. Russell advances to third on the throwing error. So Maggs steps in there with
definitely
a 2-0
not
count.
a triple.
And, you know, Spangler was very close to getting out of this inning with no damage.
Yeah, I mean, it should have been out. Should have been gone.
That ball is low. He's not getting that call. That's 3-0. And I think that another pitch here may draw a visit from Coach Grayson. Let's see. And there's a strike.
Gaston County Braves lead Cleveland County 6-4 now. Top of the fifth, they just scored 2 runs on an error, maybe a hit in center field.
Falston Pharmacy double. Nobody sponsors errors, I notice. That's a walk. And let's see if that's going to get Coach Grayson. Nope. And there's no activity down in the the Cleveland County pen.
Spangler's going to get this one himself, Tom.
He is.
I mean, he had the second out. You know, they're warming up somebody now. Somebody just jumped up. They're about to send somebody down there in a second. It's like 14-23. He's grabbing some gloves.
What I figured was going to happen is Grayson was going to go out there and then get somebody in the bullpen to get him started warming up, but it has not happened yet. And that
Heads up.
Right back into my face.
I said that.
But I dodged like a cat.
If there was not, see, I don't have a window in front of me. Tom does. And he's glad there's a window right there because that just hit.
I would have just reached up and caught it.
Would have been in his teeth.
Well, I need straight teeth anyway.
That was head high with us, right on us.
Yeah, that was right on us. And
there's a reason those windows are plastic and not glass, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. We survived.
Tom said, "Come harder."
Yeah.
1-0-1. Pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Catcher's trying to get it framed up for him. Gaston County leads 8-6. I mean 6-4. What am I talking about? I know it's a 2-run lead. And a 6th ball. There's a drive left center field. Harmon comes over, makes the catch.
Nice play.
2 runs on the board. Braves take the 6-4 lead after 4.5 innings. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-4. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Gaston Braves lead Cleveland County.
Time is savings time at the official Nissan of Shelby in Cleveland County. At Nissan of Shelby, you get the real deal.
Real deal.
There's no use to drive out of town when you can get the real deal at the official Nissan of Shelby in Cleveland County. Shop at home and save on your new Nissan and get up to $6,000 above Kelly Blue Book on your trade-in. You're virtually approved with your full-time job. Shop at home, shop and save with the real deal.
Real deal.
From the official Nissan of Shelby in Cleveland County, Highway 74 Bypass 180 South intersection in Shelby. Online at nissanofshelby.com. Springtime means mowing time. Mowing time means Norris Merchandise. Norris Merchandise has all your parts for your lawnmower. Belts, blades, batteries, carburetor rebuild kits, oil and air filters, wheels, tires, and more. Also lawn and garden tools, irrigation and drainage pipe, and now Norris Merchandise sells septic tanks. You'll find it all at Norris Merchandise, 2011 South Lafayette Street, Highway 18 South in Shelby. Online at norrismerchandise.com. Like them on Facebook too. Buy from the originator, not the imitator. Before you buy your next set of tires, check around and compare, and you'll find the best prices are at Okies Tire and Recapping in Shelby. With name brands like Goodyear, Mastercraft, Michelin, Yokohama, Firestone, GT Radio, Dura, and more. Plus, Okies has used tires too, and road service is available. And they'll rotate and balance your tires for the lifetime of your tire. Okies Tire and Recapping, 800 West Warren Street in Shelby, Cleveland County's hometown dealer for over 32 years.
Last inning, couple of hits, a walk, a hit by pitch, couple of runs score for the Gaston County. What is their post number? I forgot.
Oh, it's like ours. It's a double. Just call them the Gaston Braves.
So the Gaston Braves played a couple of runs. They've retaken the lead.
They're 144-266.
Yeah, we'll just call them the Gaston Braves.
Yeah, there you go.
So, but, they did all that damage with 2 outs, Kevin.
Yep.
Had a strikeout and a ground out, and we're in position to get out of that inning. All that damage done with 2 outs.
Had they scored some more of their other runs with 2 outs as well? I don't know if
you know what?
Can look at those scores.
If somebody was a little better at keeping the book,
you could tell.
he could have told. But
I think they did earlier. Didn't we mention that was a mistake or something that led to a run or something? They shouldn't have.
High probability.
Cleveland County, you got to remember they've missed. They've had 3 batters try to sacrifice tonight that haven't got. They've all got out. They haven't got a sacrifice yet down.
Yeah. Got the small stuff.
Looking at the nicknames, the one I'd want to nickname them, good combination nickname would be the Dragons, but Crest Middle School's already got that, so that'd be a cool Legion game.
The Dragons. You don't call them the Dragons.
That'd be a cool Legion game.
It's not. Nobody would call them Dragons.
Ball outside, 3-1.
Make them sound like some Asian baseball team.
Did you like the X-Rays?
No.
The Montreal Bay X-Rays?
I don't know what I don't know. I guess I would call them like
ball outside.
Woo.
He didn't call it a strike, did he?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. Melton's going to walk. He'll go to first. brings up Ledbetter. No.
That was
Ruffalo. Mr. Grand Slam himself, Joe Ruffalo's up. Well, Tom, he can tie up the game again. All he's got to do is hit another home run here. We're 6-6.
So Melton walks with nobody. Okay, there we go.
Kind of tell you something, though. The pitcher did look over towards the dugout like, what am I supposed to do with this guy? Like, am I going to walk him or something? He didn't look too confident, so maybe.
With Ruffalo?
Yeah. I mean, Landis gave a look over the dugout just now. Pitch outside about 2.5 feet.
Yeah, he would have needed a boat oar to hit that one.
Ruffalo with the salami tonight. All 4 runs. Count 4 to his RBI swing.
Oh,
runner goes, throw down.
They're going to be there in plenty of time.
And see, and that's what I was going to mention a little bit earlier about the kid. How it's really bad to get picked off by a left-hander, Tom, because here's why. Melton stole that clearly by a long shot. Why? Because he left on first movement. So if you're stealing on a left-hander, no matter what movement he makes, you're gone. So if you get picked off and you're not stealing, it's just stupid because there's no reason because you ain't going anywhere. And he's just making a move anyway, and you're not going anywhere. So if you're getting picked off by a lefty, that means you got out too far off the base and you were leaning like a dodo. But Melton stole that by a lot. He's not exactly the fastest player out there either. But yeah, base runners will tell you, getting picked off by a lefty is actually not. You shouldn't do it at all. You should just be standing over picking your nose if you're not going anywhere.
Ooh.
Call inside strike, Tommy. That's on the knees.
But I think he missed his spot. That pitch was supposed to be away from him.
It looked worse than it.
Yeah.
Looked better for the umpire than it did on the catcher, didn't it?
Right.
2-2 to Ruffalo outside in the dirt. Full count.
And I don't think he's going to let Ruffalo
they might
get
just
another
walk
chance.
him here with the bag open. I can't believe they even stole with him. You know what I mean, Tom?
Yeah. Well, you never know.
A lot of times, you'll see that stealing coach. All right, we'll just walk him in.
Yeah. And that one's going to
fouled off behind us.
Somebody might need to be calling up Carolina Auto Glass after this game. A lot of cars close to the field.
That'd be a good spot. That would be a good sponsorship for them. Foul ball. Now, John Brown Allstate sponsors the ones over there in Cherryville on the foul balls. 3-2, no outs. Ruffalo at the plate. Foul tip.
Fouled it off. So Ruffalo looking for another one of those Falston Pharmacy hits, or better yet, was another Silver Point Homes home run. Didn't you say before the game? Well, Silver Point home run. We don't get many home runs.
We don't. Thanks for Joe Ruffalo today. We got the sponsor got to talk about him a little bit.
Yeah, the bats have changed over the years, haven't they, Kevin?
Oh yeah.
I think they just need to go back to wood bats. Of course, they just break them too much.
Here's the pitch, foul ball, out of play.
Of course, for every wood bat, you probably get 3 or 4 wood bats for every aluminum bat. When you think.
Well, that you said that, I've actually priced those. Just taking my son here the past few years, looking at bats and stuff, just messing around in the big boy section.
Yeah.
Calling for time there, he finally gets it. They have extremely nice wooden bats for $150 to $250 actually.
Oh, they're expensive then.
You can get a really nice one for a whole lot of money. Now you can get a regular one, base one, for $65. That's what the team would have they'd have a bag full of wooden bats, $65 wooden bats. The wood bats, it's better for you practice wise actually, because the sweet spot is about twice as small on a wood bat as a metal bat.
Right.
And so you're supposed to actually practice with the wood if you are using metal. So we're going to have a quick walk out to the bullpen. I don't know if we'll have a Jammin' Jay's call yet. As a slow walk, we'll be back in just a few moments on KTC.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Thomas Sinofani. And we've got number 15, Jackson Ledbetter, up to bat after the coach had a quick conversation. It's 6-4. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Lefty on lefty. Ledbetter is the 4-hitter. I got a little hiccup there.
He's 1 for 2. He singled back in the second, and he flied out in the third.
Foul ball over to third base. Dugout first pitch. First and second.
What was that? Is that Ledbetter? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, singled and fly. Yes, he is 1 for 2.
Inside, ball 1.
So Ledbetter with a chance to do some damage. Nobody out. So Shelby, after losing the lead, or losing the tie game, I should say, about to get themselves back into it with a hit. And Ledbetter, boy, he swung through it, and it's going to be a foul ball. Now, if the catcher would have caught it, I feel pretty confident that who's that down there at second base?
Melton's on second.
Yeah, Melton's on second. I think Melton would have got there easily. So Melton's at second, Ruffalo at first, Ledbetter at the plate with a 1-2 count. Landis with the delivery, and Ledbetter swung through it.
Foul ball.
Ooh. I thought he missed it completely.
Yeah.
Hard to tell because you can't hear the ding.
NBA draft update. Hornets on the clock. Cam Reddish just went 10 to the Hawks from Duke. Cameron Johnson of the Tar Heels goes 11 to the Suns. Throwback to second, no good. So Duke and Tar Heel fans, Kobe White went 7th to the Bulls. Reddish 10th to Duke. Cameron Johnson 11th. Some said was the best shooter in the draft to the Phoenix Suns. And now the Charlotte Hornets are officially on the clock. We'll give you an update in just a moment. Runner goes to third. That's Melton. Hard hit ball to second.
Play.
No double play. The hit and run works.
Play.
Because it gets him out of the double play, Tom. Great play at second, like you said. That is, he's made a bunch of plays out there today.
Man, that was a good play.
That's Logan Russell.
So that'll move Ruffalo up to second and Melton down to third.
That was one of those high top spin left-handed hit, ground balls that lefties tend to do a lot. Or just drill one on the ground, and it's a good play out there at second as the runners ended up at second and third.
It is a good hitter to hit and run with.
Yeah. Now you got number 20 up, Cade Hoyle, catcher. Base hit here could tie the ball game. Bottom of the fifth, 6-4.
Singled in the second, struck out in the third. He is 1 for 2.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. First baseman has to dive. He misses. It's going to make it all the way to first, but he's going to be on. They throw it to third. See if it throws away. No. Knocked down. Runners first and third. Run scores, Tommy. It's 6-5. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
So that brought in Melton, who scores.
First baseman dove for it. Went off the end of his glove. Second baseman was trying to cover. Had already circled around him. Couldn't come back and make the play. Pitcher's in no man's land.
I'm going to call that E4, or is that E3?
E3.
Check that, E3. I'm going to call that one an error, Shannon. Shannon agrees. You don't get it out of the infield. Senefani's going to get there. The other one's over the center fielder's head. I got to give that kid a double. All right, so we've got Chris Ruffalo, the DH, who has struck out and flied out. He's 0 for 2 and little.
He tried to call time. He might bench his first.
Is he going to beat him? Did he beat
Safe.
him? No, safe.
He did. Good call. Another call by the umpire out there. So what just happened, Tommy? Did you see him try to call time?
No, I just saw the swing, and he just beat it out for an infield single.
Ruffalo tried to call time. The umpire didn't give it to him. He put his hand back on the bat and swung immediately. Yeah. Swings way out in front. It goes off the tip of his bat, which barely scoots off into the grass. Again, miscommunication at first base on who's covering. And Cleveland County reaches first on back-to-back hitters of miscommunication. And Coach Grayson calls time from the dugout. Oh, you don't see this much.
No.
Called time from the dugout to come talk to the batter.
So he's talking to Charlie Melton, who is 0 for 2.
What are we talking about here?
Excuse me.
Tom, runners on first and second. And Grayson has to whisper something to his batter. I mean, what's going on? What do you think? We're going to butt?
Well, you got one out.
Marble going to try to steal third.
I don't know. You're getting kind of down in the batting order. I don't know if he wants to sacrifice here. I would say no.
It's 6-6.
maybe he's just saying one of the tendencies of the pitcher that he thinks is going to happen. Because I would very seriously doubt a bunt in this situation. First and second, and while we were away, it's marble, right? Marble. Like you're playing marbles.
Pitch on the outside corner called strike.
So marbles
hasn't really been called all day that far outside, but
marbles at second. So we're going to count that as a Falston Pharmacy infield hit as, he swung through that one. Charlie did. He was trying to hit the scoreboard with that swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes as Landis trying to get himself out of a jam. It's 6-6. Boy, a lot of runs in this game. Turn it into a church softball game.
Pitch outside's another ball.
2-2. To Melton. I think I've already said that he has walked, and I can't remember what he did the other at bat. So he is 0 for 1. Swings through it.
And a miss. Strike 3.
Big strikeout for Landis there. And that is going to bring up Braden Blaylock. Check that. Braden Blaylock. You can tell I'm the fill-in guy. Number 3.
Runners at first and second base right now. 2 outs. Infield fly rule is off. There's a spin to throw. Might get him. No, he's safe. He barely got in there. Marble was leaning, spun his feet like Bugs Bunny out there for a second, or the road runner, and then got in barely. A good throw, low throw, Tom, right on him. I think might have got him. It was a little high throw back towards second. There's a ground ball up the middle.
That's going to get through. Oh, my
dives.
gosh. Oh, what a play.
He's safe. Oh, he caught him out.
Caught him out. What a play.
I don't know. Shannon, what do you think? Did he beat him? It was good. I thought he was in there. I thought he was safe. Shannon smiles. I don't know if he thought, but a backhanded play at second. The second baseman tosses it to the shortstop with the glove for the out at second. Tie ball game after 5. It's 6-6. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Come see the all-new Professional Pharmacy, now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. Come shop their newer and larger pharmacy showroom and use their convenient drive-through window. And as always, you'll receive friendly hometown service. Since 1998, Professional Pharmacy in Bowling Springs has been providing you with efficient and fast service to meet all of your medication needs. Make the all-new Professional Pharmacy your pharmacy. Now in the new location at 128 North Main Street in Bowling Springs. And be sure to like them on Facebook too. Call 704-434-9897 today. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. We're at 6-6 now after 5 innings on the Medical Art Pharmacy scoreboard.
Well, a couple of walks, a hit, a stolen base, and Melton and Ruffalo both score, so a couple of runs. And that goes into the S&M Sports Shop scorebook. So, and those are Pegram Insurance runs that have scored there. Call Pegram Insurance at 704-484-1055.
Well, if you keep a score at home and you listen for the Charlotte Hornets draft, once again, they probably made another terrible draft pick. I'll go ahead and say it. I don't know what they're doing. And it just usually happens about every year. Foul ball off to the side. We'll talk about it Saturday on Saturday Sports Talk. Mitchum's Kitchen Saturday Sports Talk. And just give us a call and listen to us on Saturdays. You can watch us on YouTube. We talk all kinds of sports, local sports, high school, American Legion. We talk college, NFL, PGA, NASCAR, fly ball, left field. It's in no man's land. Coming in hard, it's going to be get down for a base hit. As the hitter had pretty much stopped down the first baseline thinking he was out. And the ball drops down the left field line for a base hit single.
So that was Somerville. And that's going to bring up, number one, Jordan Lathe. And Lathe has walked and scored in the first, struck out in the second, flied out in the fourth, so he is 0 for 2 with a run scored. Close pitch, but called a ball there, Kevin.
1 ball, no strikes, run at first. I'm reading up on this P.J. Washington pick, trying to. Got some, I don't know. I'll go off Saturday on Sports Talk. Pitch inside, calling strike 1. 63.3% free throw shooter.
They'll work on that, Kevin.
LeBron's in what year and he ain't worked on that yet? He's like 73%. He's in year 17. Ball outside, 2-1.
LeBron's going to play about 1 or 2 more years and he's done.
Listen, they've made a lot of advancements in the world of steroids and HGH. I'm sure he's going to keep making plenty. If someone's going to offer you $100 million for 5 years, you're going to show up. Look at Vince Carter out there.
I guess, yeah. I remember Vince Carter's about my age. I can remember on my graduation trip to Florida after we graduated, some people were talking about, oh, you guys from North Carolina. Vince Carter is from Daytona Beach.
Yeah, he is. Walk. There's a first and second now, and this has been the problem so far for the night is these lead off first pitches and then walking some folks, giving them some. You can't give the other teams extra runners with walks and errors, and that's been the big thing. Now, if they played solid defense tonight, Tom, they'd be up 6-2 or 1 or something right now.
Yes, they would. So Somerville singles and Lathe walks, and this is going to bring up the shortstop Connor, who was hit by a pitch in the first, struck out in the second, struck out in the fifth. He is 0 for 2.
But if you'll go online and watch our replay from Saturday's show, we did our mock draft or talked about what we thought was going to happen in the draft, ball 2. And I specifically said, I remember saying it, Tommy, whatever they do, I don't want them to pick another power forward or a center. That was my second option, and they picked another power forward. Like, it's been 15 years since they've had a guard. I said, just pick any guard, any small forward that can score. You need a wing that can score. And they haven't had one since Steven Jackson.
Did they hang on to Kimba?
Well, they don't know yet.
Okay.
So you have no idea.
Okay.
So that's rumors are he may be going to join LeBron, or he may be going to New York if Kyrie chooses the Nets. Kimba may be going to the Knicks, is what the rumor is, unless Charlotte offers him the full max, which will be stupid on Charlotte's part. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls and two strikes, no outs. First, second. Ball 3, high, full count.
Now, Spangler's has struck him out twice. So Connor looking to even the score a bit here on this 3-2 pitch from Spangler, who's working pretty quickly. He delivers. Popped up. That's going to be an infield fly. You better hurry up, young man.
Well, there ain't nobody covering it.
Yeah, nobody was covering that. Somerville was all the way down to third base, but managed to get himself back.
That was about as high as you could pop one up. Here comes Coach Grace, and that might be the end of it. We'll see. It is. Number 23 is walking out with him behind him, Tom. We'll be back. We're going to have a Jam and Jay's call to the bullpen. We'll be back in a few minutes on KTC Broadcasting.
The automobile rates have never been better than now at Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency in Shelby. If you're in the market for automobile insurance, now is the time to see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance. Their mission is to help people manage the risk of everyday life and help you recover from the unexpected and realize your dreams. You'll find a friendly staff that will work hard for you and your insurance needs. From auto to home to property, life insurance, and more, see Reed Lindsay State Farm Insurance Agency, 1671 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, online at reedlindsay.com. At Renato Kia in Shelby, servicing your vehicle is never a hassle. Their team of expert technicians ensure that your vehicle is serviced the right way the first time. Plus, Renato Kia offers pickup and delivery from your home or office up to 25 miles. Plus, service loaners and appointments on Saturdays. Enjoy their showroom with Wi-Fi, snacks, and coffee. Also, express service. And you can get in and back to your life. Visit Renato Kia today. Best service, best prices, best selection, one location. Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right below the Cleveland Mall. You've been asking for them. Now you've got them. The new white cabinets in stock and ready to roll at the Roundup store in Shelby. Give your kitchen a new look with new white cabinets from the Roundup store. Made of all wood and in different sizes. And come in and see Mike Trent about your door and window needs. Plus, you'll always find rent-to-own storage buildings. Voted best of Cleveland County. That's the Roundup store. 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at roundupshelby.com. Call 704-482-7431 for the Roundup store in Shelby.
S&M Sports Shop is your dealer for Under Armour sports apparel in Cleveland County. Come by and see the selection of Under Armour shirts, shorts, shoes, socks, and sunglasses. S&M is also your team outfitter for all local schools in whatever sport you play. They have letter jackets for all local high schools. Plus, S&M is your headquarters for Oakley Sunglasses. For all your athletic needs, go to S&M Sports Shop. They're located at 707 South Lafayette Street in Shelby.
All right, we're back. Top of the 6 is Ryan Emery delivers, and there's a foul. He's come in for Ryan Emery has come in for Patrick Spangler, and I've got the line on Spangler. He gave up 9 hits, 3 walks, 6 runs, struck out 5, and 5 1/3 inning of work, Kevin. Excuse me. Yeah, I got that right. Yeah, 6 runs.
You're listening to Renato Automall broadcast. Ground ball to shortstop.
Gonna have to hurry.
Yep. Deep short. He still might have got him. Nope, he's safe. Deep short from the throw. You had to probably throw that quick, and didn't quite. I mean, he made a good exchange. It's just you got to be super quick with it and get over and get the banger. He was so far deep in the hole at short there. Always, if it had been any other level of play, like below Legion High School, you would have yelled for the shortstop to just eat that ball because you don't want to throw that one away with runners at second, third. But that does put the double play back into effect with 1 out. Emery in there with a sweet little change or floating curveball. He's a sidearm pitcher, almost full submarine. Pretty big kid, of course, like his dad over for the first base coach, Chris Emery.
Does not throw very hard, but has some good movement on it as that is a dead fish. That is a dead fish.
I used to throw a little sidearm myself. It's fun watching some of the. When you're on, Tom, you feel like you can't be touched.
And you just have no idea. It's not coming hard, but you just have no idea where it's going. And
swing and a miss, strike 3. I mean, it is.
Good job by Emery.
That's probably the submarine change. That ball was just stopping in midair. So I could throw a 2 different sidearm curves. One would sweep left to right, and then the other would always almost a 12-6 sidearm curve. So you could throw so many different angles at them.
Yeah.
But when somebody catches up with you, you get hammered.
Right.
I've been hit. I wasn't that good of a pitcher. Right. I've been hammered plenty of times.
But right now he's got him really off balance.
Right. Yeah.
And he's got 2 outs, so Emery about to get Cleveland County out of this thing, and that one's way off the plate.
Yep.
2-0. Don't get yourself too far behind, Ryan.
So I was one of the Hornets I wrote down before they draft. I wanted them to get Bowl. Manute Bowles' son.
Yeah.
A lot of people are comparing him to actually Giannis.
Really?
Mm-hmm. There's a ground ball at first base. Knocked down.
Dang.
Emery's going to get up there, and nope, the run's going to score.
So that will
be at first base.
Do you get an RBI on that?
No.
I did not think so.
Not if it's ruled an error, you don't. No.
I didn't think so.
So
someone's coming in to run. Who's coming in to run? 13.
Ruffalo with a little trouble over there at first for the second time.
Andrew Warren came back in to courtesy run, I believe. Is that Andrew Warren still courtesy running, Shannon? He didn't hear me.
I can't tell you. It looks like might even look like 23.
23 is that's him. That's him. That's Andrew Warren.
Emery with a pitch in the dirt.
He's got he's definitely got him off balance.
Well, I mean, The only thing he hadn't done, he should have covered first right there. A little, he did mess up on that. And that's, coming in from the bullpen, it's kind of hard. You see the ball hit and you think, I don't have to move, and then you do have to move. There's a fly ball center field.
That should be an easy play.
Melton comes in, backs up, and catches it. Let's be easy on the easy plays so far tonight, Tom. 1 run scored, though, in the top of the 6th. Braves take the lead over Cleveland County, 7-6 on Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. We'll be right back.
Learning to drive is made easy with Safe Lane Driving School in Shelby. No matter your age, Safe Lane Driving School can have you on the road. If you're a student, you receive 30 hours of classroom instruction and 6 hours of driving. And you may have already taken your classroom work and you're waiting to drive. No use to wait. Contact Safe Lane Driving School. They can do the behind-the-wheel training you need, taught by a retired state trooper with over 28 years of experience in highway safety. Safe Lane Driving School, 1230-8 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 East in Shelby. Online at safelanedrivingschool.com and on Facebook too. Start driving today. Learning to drive is made easy with Safe Lane Driving School in Shelby. No matter your age, Safe Lane Driving School can have you on the road. If you're a student, you receive 30 hours of classroom instruction and 6 hours of driving. And you may have already taken your classroom work and you're waiting to drive. No use to wait. Contact Safe Lane Driving School. They can do the behind-the-wheel training you need, taught by a retired state trooper with over 28 years of experience in highway safety. Safe Lane Driving School, 1230-8 East Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 East in Shelby. Online at safelanedrivingschool.com and on Facebook too. Start driving today. Shelby's CarQuest Parts Store is Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, locally owned and operated. See Charles and Beth Cavitas, Lathan Queen, or Bill Champion today for all of your auto parts needs. And Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest is your hydraulic hose headquarters. Also fittings, and they custom make hoses. They want to help you with all of your auto parts needs. Shelby Auto Plus CarQuest, 409 North Washington Street in Shelby. Give them a call at 704-482-2468. Summertime fun starts at Shelby Hardware. Coming July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, if you're one of the first 50 customers, you get a free handheld American flag. And check out the great summertime deals, like the Pit Boss Pellet Grills, the Kamado Primo Grills, and the Louisiana Pellet Grills, along with Old Smoky Cookers, plus coolers, White Mountain and AmeriHome ice cream freezers. Start your summer off with a stop at Shelby Hardware, 506 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Bye.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinafani. Number 9 hitters up for Cleveland County. Tom, they gave up a run in the last inning. It's 7-6 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
And this is Austin Mancuso, who has been hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and has scored a run. So he is 0 for 1. Pitch. And called strike. Mancuso nods his head. He agreed. 0-1 count. Mancuso bats left. And there's a strike on the inside part of the plate as he backs out of the box. Behind in the count now 0-2. Now who's the new arm for the Gaston Braves? Who's on the hill now, Shannon? Hunter Robinson now pitching for the Gaston Braves, and that one's not close. So 1-2 to Mancuso. So I've got to get my stupid phone out here to get my lineup card. And the pitch, and Mancuso, get down, ball, get down.
God, right fielder's shallow.
He was playing shadow, so the Mancuso flies out to begin the 6th. That's going to bring up Luke Sissom. Mancuso able to get a bat on the ball, but it won't drop. He was playing in. I think they had him scouted, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean, he's shallow now.
Mancuso kind of a slap hitter, you know. So he's going to keep the ball, try to find a hole there. Maybe it wouldn't be real deep, so he was ready for it.
I mean, he's real shallow now. I mean, Sissom could smoke one by him.
Yeah, you know he is, Kevin. He is. I wouldn't be that shallow there, not with Sissom.
I mean, he's a good 10 steps shallower than the center fielder. It doesn't matter. Sism dribbles win the first. They might be in no man's land again. Let's see what happens.
Good
Communication is good, and they get the out this time.
And I guess that's 1-3.
Yes, sir. And 2 outs are going away quick, and we're down to our third out here. John Harmon Melton.
So quickly 2 outs for Shelby. As I did not get the line on Landis, I'll try to put that during our next commercial break. 7-6 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Those runs, again, brought to you by Pegram Insurance. 13 of them altogether, Kevin.
Been a lot of runs tonight. Good ball game back and forth. Mountain flies one to center.
That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Gaston Braves as we go to the the top of the 7th, 7-6.
We'll be right back. KDCBroadcasting.com.
Here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. Susie and Richie Knipe says now's the time to come in and save with down payment starting at $9.99. That's right, only $9.99. Come see the selection: Hondas, Chevrolets, Fords, Nissan, Kia, Lexus, Volkswagen, Dodge, and even a Hummer, plus trucks too. Be another satisfied customer today. Buy here, pay here at SNR Auto Sales, 411 South Post Road in Shelby. Call 704-487-0570 or go online at srautosales.com. For over 100 years, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home in Fallston has been providing services to families of our community with care and compassion. And now the Stamey Funeral Home has added the Cremation Center along with a new name, the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center. The Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Fallston, and the Stamey Funeral Home in Cherryville, located on Dixie Street in Cherryville, serving you with care and compassion in your time of need. Congratulations to the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County for being awarded the Transit System of the Year from the North Carolina Public Transportation Association. TAC is a fixed van service with 33 stops in and around Shelby, transporting the elderly and disabled residents of Cleveland County with safe, dependable transportation with professional drivers. All vans are ADA compliant with wheelchair lifts. For more information, call the Transportation Administration of Cleveland County at 704-482-6465.
Jason Maggs up to bat for Gaston Braves, who leads 7-6 here on top of the 7th. Tom, if you're out listening to the game, folks, now's the time to get out of here. They got half-price hot dogs now. And the only place you can get cheaper hot dogs, that is on Saturdays with Calvin in the gang. Out at the remotes where you can get free hot dogs. But you can't beat half price other than except on Saturdays where you get free ones.
So I've got Landis, 5 complete innings, 5 hits, 6 runs, 2 hit batters, 2 walks. So he's put his team ahead as Emory falls behind in the count 2-1.
See one of our former interns out there.
Who's that?
This big fella from Burns there, Dustin.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
With the
I did not realize he was an intern.
He worked for a summer with us. Ground ball, shortstop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Whoa!
Ball comes out. Ball, but yeah, I think he had it plenty of time, didn't he, Tom?
I would say so.
And Ruffalo got mixed up on his feet over at first, on which he stepped on the bag with the wrong foot.
Yeah.
Reached back with his right, and he was pretty much standing all over the bag, and the runner had nowhere else to go but run over him. I mean, what else is the runner supposed to do in that situation?
What you have to rule there, and the umpires did a good job, was the collision avoidable? If the answer is no, then you have nothing. You got 2 people coming right there at the same time. It's not an avoidable collision. There's no malicious contact. So there's no call. So another good job by the officiating.
Well, if anything, the contact was the first baseman's fault for standing on the bag wrong. He was standing. You're supposed to be standing on the inside part of the bag. He was actually, folks, standing on the foul ball part of the bag when he called it. Totally got totally lost over there, I guess. You know, the only way I can explain that for him to kind of get crossed up that way. But I think Ruffalo's okay. He's trying to walk it off his leg. He's stretching out his leg a little bit over there. 1-1 though to the batter. There's a fly ball to center field. Melton, woo, line drive, and just tailing. And he didn't know if he needed to come in any further, and he just stopped, Tommy. And Kind of just dropped right into at his feet, and he caught it at his feet. So 2 outs now here in the top of the 7th.
Well, Ryan Emery's done a pretty good job. He's retired 4 of the last 5, and the only guy that reached was on an error. So good job in relief by Ryan Emery. 2 outs, top of the 7th. And there is a dead fish. The catcher didn't catch it. He got a strike. I'm just telling you.
Tom, I got a question for you. I just got a text from someone that said 3 of the top 10 picks in the NBA draft were from Duke.
Yeah.
And he said, if your coach couldn't get to the Final Four with 3 of the top 10 players in the NBA draft, shouldn't you want your coach fired?
Who would have ever thought that Duke would become a one-and-done?
If you got 3 top 10,
no, but seriously,
Shannon, whose fault is it?
You
got 3 top 10 players, you can't win.
All else,
is it the coaches?
All else besides. Well, I will say this in his defense: you've got the players have to play together for a while too, and you just don't see that in college ball anymore.
Yeah.
But Duke University, a one-and-done school, I would have never thought that.
There's a deep fly ball right field. It might be one and done right here on that pitch, and it is. See ya.
Gone.
Into the parking lot. That ball is going to land on the concrete, and it's going to end up rolling probably close to 500 feet once it stops rolling. If it takes that corner and goes down the hill, Tom, we could have a 900-foot home run ball, depending on where it goes.
You know, if you don't throw it real hard, you keep them off balance, but if somebody times you up, that can happen.
That's what I meant by you can get hits throwing sidearm sometimes. You throw that fastball in there about 75 miles per hour, and it will get teed off.
Just caught up with him, so tough break for Ryan Emery. He's really done a good job coming into relief. You know, like I said, he retired before that 4 of the last 5, and the only one that reached was on an error. So nobody on, 2 outs. Shannon's going to reset those strikes for me.
There's another deep drive left field.
Going to be caught. And no further damage.
Home run gives Gaston Braves some insurance heading into the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 8-6 now on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Cleveland County needs 2 to keep it alive. We'll be right back on KTC Broadcast.
For all your janitorial and cleaning supplies and disposable paper products, see Webb Chemical and Paper Company in Shelby. You'll find great prices and great service, and you can purchase products in bulk. Family owned and operated for over 40 years. Their friendly, helpful staff will assist you with all your janitorial and paper product needs. Webb Chemical and Paper Company is conveniently located at 2500 West Dixon Boulevard, Highway 74 West in Shelby. Stop by and see them today or call them at 704-482-4331. That's Webb Chemical and Paper Company, 2500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Check them out online at webchemicalandpaper.com. They've done it. Weston Sales in Vail is North America's #1 Coyote dealer. Now listen up. I didn't just say #1 in North Carolina. I didn't say just #1 in the United States. I said #1 Coyote dealer in North America. Come to Weston Sales in Vail and find out why. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from Weston Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. Weston Sales, 110 North Highway 18 in Vail, #1 in North America.
Since 1986, Witherspoon Insurance Agency in Shelby has been serving families across Shelby and Cleveland County. And today, Wayne Witherspoon continues the tradition of bringing you the best insurance at the best possible price. With names like the Hartford, Safeco, Progressive, National General, and Travelers. Drop by the office today at 125 North Lafayette Street in Shelby and talk with one of their friendly hometown agents. Witherspoon Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agency since 1986.
Welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. Kevin Hastings along with Tom Cinefani. First pitch, bottom of the 7th to Joe Ruffalo. Cleveland County's down 8-6. That pitch was a ball.
Ruffalo has flied out, homered, hit a grand slam back in the 3rd, walked in the 5th. He is 1 for 2 with 4 ribbies, and he has scored twice. So Ruffalo's going to step in there and swing through it. I tell you, Ruffalo takes a hack at that pitch. Let me tell you what. And that one's way outside. It's 2-2 to Ruffalo. Ruffalo was trying to cut into that lead with one swing there, Kevin.
Yeah, it'd been nice if they was only down 1 right now with Joe up to bat. And then
I guarantee you, if they were only down 1, he wouldn't sniff it. And Ruffalo swings through it and strikes out. That's a big out there for the Gaston Braves.
Next up will be number 15, Jackson Ledbetter.
So Ledbetter is going to step in. He is 1 for 3, singled back in the second, grounded out in the third, grounded out in the fifth, 1 for 2.
Give everybody the first pitch called strike. To give everybody the standings coming in tonight. In the Eastern Division, Mint Hill's in first place, 8-2, 9-3 overall. This Gaston bunch is 7-3 in second place. Gaston Post 23. Gastonia Post 23. Next pitch called ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. They're 6-3, 8-5 overall. In fourth place is Union County, 4-2, 4-2. Fifth place, Lincoln County, 5-5, 7-9. Another called ball. Sixth place is Pineville, 5-5, 5-7. Sixth place, Huntersville. No, seventh place, Huntersville, 4-6, 4-6. Another called ball. 3 balls and 1 strike now. This Cleveland County bunch is 2-6 overall, 2-6 in Division 2 and 9 overall. They're in 8th. If the playoffs started today, they'd be playing Cherryville Post 100 in the first round. Swing. Miss.
I tell you what, that was a cut.
That's ball 4 too, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was ball 4, but I tell you what, Ledbetter.
He took a big cut.
I'm telling you, they're letting it rip. 3-2.
In the West, Asheville's in second, 7-3 in the division, 8-3 overall. Ground ball to first, bobbles. They're going to be covered.
Nice play.
Safe. Umpire says he's off the bag again, and out comes time, and he's coming to talk to him right now. He wants to talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Umpire
Hunter Robinson did a
third
good job.
call at first says he was off the bag, and if I was going to bet anything, this call won't be changed.
No, he was in A. He's in the A position. He's got him safe, and the coach is not happy. He's not happy with the plate umpire. But I'm going to tell any coach, if that base umpire is in the A position, he is trained to move with that play and get himself an angle and see the foot. And Richard Howe's done this for a long time.
Oh, he's been doing it 20-something years.
And he knows what he's doing. So
here's the thing, Tom. On that play with the pitcher running, he's not like a regular first baseman where he's stopped on the bag. So let's say his foot hits the bag before the runner's does, but what if the ball hadn't got there yet? So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So that may be, with the umpire standing 3 feet away on top of that play, he's got the best view in the house on that play. We could be up here all we want. But like you said, if he stepped on that bag and the ball hadn't got there yet, then his foot comes off before the ball gets there. I mean, it's a bang-bang play. That's a great call. I would say if he got it right, is it a great call.
There's a reason why guys are doing the Legion A games. They've been around, they're trained, they know what they're doing.
Pitch low, outside, ball 2. Cleveland County down 2 here, bottom of the 7th inning, 8-6. It was 4-0, and then they tied it up with a grand slam.
Well, they're not dead yet by a long shot.
The field umpire now talking to the pitcher a little bit. Pitcher throws high.
Maybe telling him that he's a little quick.
Might have been. Don't want to balk in the 7th inning and have then you have to argue with the coach.
I just tell you, the quick pitch balk is about to get on my last nerve. So many pitchers try that quick pitch balk.
Pitch inside called strike, and I don't even know what the point of it is. And
they're just
doing anything.
They think they're getting an advantage, but they aren't. It's really deceptive with a left-handed pitcher. And I'll tell you why. The reason why is because if the left-hander quick pitches, Kevin, the move to first and the pitch now look identical.
Right.
So it's much more beneficial for the left-handed pitcher.
Well, that's what I was saying as far as the runner goes. Like, you're going on first movement on a lefty anyway, so you shouldn't get picked.
you see how he's kind of bouncing his set? That's probably what.
Fly ball center field, and it is caught for the first out.
A lot of umpires will let you get by. Like, if you bounce it a little, they'll let you get by with it.
Right.
But if you just roll through it, he's probably telling them, you're a little quick. You're a little quick.
Yeah.
And trying to get him not to. You always like to him to just, come on, set, so everybody in the ballpark knows.
Well, yeah, and it's aggravating also, too, like, how many runners are actually going? And who's going on the set anyway? And you're going on first movement. So I don't think you're doing anything as far as the quick pitching. There's a base hit over the second baseman. Shelby, Cleveland County,
Ruffalo.
Kings Mountain's all in it. Got the rally going, baby. Now we got runners at first and second. Both of them's going to have to score.
Yeah, so that's a single for Chris Ruffalo, the designated hitter. And right now he is 2 for 4 with a couple of singles, and those are Falston Pharmacy hits, by the way.
Coach Grayson's calling time to talk to his batter.
What he's saying, get a hit.
Is there 2 outs, right?
There's 2 outs.
Like, so what are you discussing? Besides, well, he throws a fastball. He
ain't got a bunt. Shannon has just showed why he is in the booth and not on the field coaching.
He's going to take you first. Yeah, look how deep they're playing.
If anybody wants a used baseball coach, we have one in the press box. His name is Shannon.
Tell him to take a strike here. I don't know.
Who's going to bunt with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th with 2 men on.
Down 2.
And swing, and that's.
I thought he might take a strike, and he comes out swinging first pitch.
And this is Charlie Melton, who is. He's walked, struck out, and I can't remember what he did back in the second, so he's 1 for 2. I know he's out. I forgot to say how he forgot to record it. Didn't take good notes. Come on, Blue. Now here they come. Come on, Blue. Here comes the come on, Blue. We hadn't heard it all night. Now we're going to hear it in the bottom of the 7th.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cleveland County down 2 runs here.
Fans are something else, Kevin. They're something else.
Ball 2.
Now all we need is some knucklehead to yell out, same pitch. Where's that knucklehead yelling at? Same pitch. We got that knucklehead somewhere out there. 2-1 the count to Melton.
Here's the pitch. Driving to right center field. If he gets down, might score. Right fielder's there, and he makes the catch. That could have tied the game up if it got down, but the right fielder makes the play. After 7 innings complete, ball game here in Kings Mountain High School. Cleveland County falls 8-6 on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Stay tuned for the Okies recap of the game during the Bill Shiver Heating and Air postgame show. We'll have the SR Auto Sales player of the game. We'll be right back on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Have you got a ping, pang, ding going on with your car or truck? Then take it to A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. A-Plus Automotive does all types of automotive repairs, from tune-ups to oil changes and complete diagnostic work. And they are a North Carolina inspection station with over 30 years of experience. See A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. They also do AC and heater repair. Get her running today with a stop at A-Plus Automotive, 1900 Elizabeth Avenue in Shelby. See Charlie Heston today or call 704-482-0441 for A-Plus Automotive in Shelby. Pegram Insurance Services in Shelby is now All Care Insurance Services, and they invite you to see their newly remodeled office and talk with them about your insurance needs. If that's too far away from you, they have an All Care Insurance location in both Gastonia and Belmont areas. All Care Insurance has strived to be the best by providing quality insurance coverage with great commitment to customer service. Whether you do coverage for your home, auto, business, life, or something more, their experienced agents are there to help you. Visit one of their convenient locations, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4515 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia, and 7005 Suite E, Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. That's All Care Insurance Services. Tickets are now on sale for this year's American Legion Baseball World Series, coming August 15th through the 20th at Veterans Field Keeter Stadium in Shelby. To find out more, go to AmericanLegionWorldSeries.com. And don't forget about the 7th Inning Stretch Festival on August 10th, featuring country star Martina McBride. Don't miss this year's American Legion Baseball World Series, August 15th through the 20th, Veterans Field Keeter Stadium in Shelby. Good seats are available now. We'll see you at the ballpark. For over 45 years, the Barnett family has been serving delicious food to Shelby and Cleveland County residents, from hamburgers to hot dogs, pork chop sandwiches, fried chicken and fish, plus those famous potato wedges and plenty of vegetables. For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Barnett's Restaurant, open 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, located at 501 North Post Road, Highway 180 North in Shelby. For orders to go, call 704-482-3746 for Barnett's Restaurant.
All right, welcome back to Kings Mountain High School. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Tom Sinofani, where Cleveland County Post 155-82 has fallen 8-6 tonight to the Gaston Braves. Pretty interesting game, pretty fun game, back and forth. Wow. Cleveland County never had a lead. They were tied at 0-0. They were tied at 4-4. They were tied at 6-6. Could never take the lead and get the win. Tom, you're listening to the Bill Schuver Heating and Air post-game show. Give them a call today for all your heating and air needs. 704-484-0025, located over there on 213 Campbell Street in Shelby. Right now, this is the Okies Tire and recap of the game. For Tom Sinafani, he's in the S&M Sports Shop scorebook, and he's going to give you the Okies Tire and recap of the game.
Okay, for Shelby tonight, they did manage to scratch out 6 hits, but some of them were a little scattered. Only in the third inning is where they did their damage, where Sism hit a double, Melton walked, and Mancuso was hit by a pitch, and then here comes Joe Ruffalo and knocks it out of the park for a grand slam home run, and that was 4 RBIs. And then more damage comes in the 5th inning for Shelby, where Melton and Ruffalo both scored. In that inning, Kevin, I can't remember. I can't see who got the RBI in that inning from my bad notes here.
I was about to say.
I tell you what, but they had 2 more in the 5th. So at that point, they had 6 runs, and that's where they ended up. And, going down the stretch there in the 6th inning, it was a bad time to go 1-2-3. In the 7th, they did get a guy on an air, and they had a single, but just couldn't put a couple of hits together there, and they end up with 6 runs. And we did have the line on the starting pitcher, and that was Spangler for Burns, who gave up 6 runs on 5 hits, hit 2 batters, and walked a couple in 5 in the 3rd innings. So Spangler, he had some moments there where he did very well. He did have the 5 strikeouts. So good and bad. And then Ryan Emery came in and did a pretty good job recording those last 6 outs. He did give up the 1 home run, Kevin. But other than that, a very good job in relief by Ryan Emery. But that last run for the Gaston Braves in the 7th was the insurance run. If I look here back, what they got, Gaston got 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 2 more in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. So it was kind of a steady.
Yeah.
They didn't really have that big inning where they broke it over. There was a couple times they could have where they had bases loaded, and Spangler was able to get himself out of jams before major damage occurred. But if I could say anything for Shelby tonight, they were scrappy. They stayed in it. They hustled and just came up a little short. This Gaston Braves team is near the top, as you said, in the East.
Yeah, they're second in the East.
Yeah, they're second in the East. So just want to say that Shelby fought hard, scrapped hard, just couldn't hold off. Gaston there late where they got those couple of runs and could not answer late in the ball game.
I would say from a coaching standpoint, you're gonna look at it, Tom, and be like, all right, guys, we got to get our errors, we got to play our defense right,
yes.
And then we also got to get our bunts down. Some fundamental baseball tonight. The Cleveland County could be winners tonight if they had done some fundamental baseball.
Yes, but that's your S&M Sports Shop scorebook and your Okies recap of the game. Once again, 8-6.
Shannon, before you leave, I've been working on some nicknames. I want to give some thumbs up, thumbs down on some ideas. How about the Cleveland County Cubs? Cleveland County.
Kevin, we don't have Bears. I don't know why there's Chicago Cubs. There's no Bears in the city.
There's no Bears. Cleveland County Cowboys.
No.
The Cleveland County, since they're orange and blue like Boise State, the Broncos.
That actually wouldn't be bad.
I did write the Bears down too. Yeah. Bears and Cubs both. And then I know that Shannon's going to like this one because they're orange and nobody else in the county has it either. The Cleveland County Tigers.
Could do that.
There you go. That's some of my nominations for the nickname.
Before we forget, those runs I told you about were brought by Pegram Insurance.
So you shut it down.
And your base hits brought to you by the Falston Pharmacy. The post-game show is brought to you by Bill Shuford Heating and Air. We didn't do it. S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game.
Not yet. You need to go over your player to watch real quick.
Player to watch was Patrick Spangler.
Brought to you by
Parker Farm Service, and Spangler kept him in it. Kept him in it until the last part of the game there. So he was our Parker Farm Service player to watch. And our S&R Auto Sales player of the game, S&R Auto Sales out there on Post Road, South Post Road, right next to Bojangles in Shelby, 704-487-0570. They're also online at srautosales.com, and that's got to be Joe Ruffalo, who ends up with one hit, but one very big hit, which was a grand slam back in the third inning, which tied the game at that point at 4-4. So Joe Ruffalo, your S&R Auto Sales player of the game.
All right, folks, that's going to do it here from Kings Mountain and Cleveland County Baseball. Formerly Shelby Post 82, Kings Mountain 155 have combined forces. It's now Cleveland County 155-82. We'll have more coverage coming up in the next few weeks. Stay tuned. The best place to see the schedule is ktcbroadcasting.com. On the very front homepage, we've got our broadcast schedules all the way out for the next month, so check on that. Of course, as always, check our Facebook and Twitter pages for daily changes. Tom, we had 3 changes today, all in one day. So in American Legion baseball and summer baseball, folks, this stuff changes so much, and it's just how it does. So we'll be back in a few days, and don't know the exact schedule for broadcast schedule. We'll be back Saturday morning sports talk. Tune in with myself and Hunter and Terry Reinhardt this weekend. We'll be going over that NBA draft we were just talking about, Major League Baseball, American Legion standings, and more. All right, Tom. For Tom Centerfani, thanks for joining us tonight. Shannon Allen's here. He helped out some, and everyone else who's helped out on the broadcast. Calvin Hastings getting us going. And, of course, back in studios, our interns at the studios tonight, Tommy, Peyton Warlick with his first night. Now, his job when we get off here is to not set the alarm off on his first night. So we're going to try to get through that here in just a moment, folks. We're going to be sending back to the studios. That'll do it here from the ballpark on ktcbroadcasting.com.